With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran shoot of feeling so insecure. The money he earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. One ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are slow machine. He's snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun is shy, can't to see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a big pretending different bills when truth is to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and awareness in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for it is today, Saturday, the 7th of October 2023, a very rare Saturday stream from me, because I wasn't able to do the stream on Friday, and by all accounts I missed an incredible fucking stream on Friday. Phil fucking went off his goddamn head, he threw around all sorts of conspiracy theories about about the FJC, and all that jazz, and how all the fucking professional players, they're only sticking to PC, and they're not telling everyone their secrets as to why they're staying on top and all that shit. It was fucking ridiculous copium going on non-stop. But yeah, I'm back for a stream, and Phil has actually fucking made a change, an interesting change at that. His streams are available at 1440p. Phil has made an upgrade to his streams, and people were apparently complaining about the quality of the stream when he was playing Assassin's Creed the other night. And so he's made a change at his end, which he has now enabled 4K. No, sorry, not 4K, 1440p. And the funny thing is, now Phil is not getting any error messages whatsoever about YouTube error messages. Because Phil has currently got his bitrate set to like fucking 12,000 or 13,000 or whatever it was, Phil set his bitrate up massively higher than it should have been. And so because of that, even though Phil's at 1080p, his bitrate was far higher than it fucking had to be, and YouTube was constantly giving him error messages saying you're fucking, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. Now he's fucking streaming at 1440p. There's no more error messages. So I can't wait for fucking Probot to dig his teeth into that one. And it's just, as soon as I seen Phil say that, I thought Phil's gonna, Probot's gonna blow his mind. But yeah, as you guys might be able to hear, I'm not feeling very well today. Last couple of days I've not felt very well at all, and it feels like it's getting a little bit worse, perhaps. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. And but let's just get through Bingo. As you can see, Phil's live, and all that jazz, and he's ready to fucking go. It's fucking dumbass little intro thing. But yeah, let's get the Bingo card all set up. In fact, I need to actually launch the Bingo card to begin with, and let's get this game on the road. Now, I need to determine what Bingo card we're going to use. So to do that, I'm just going to hit randomise in the backgrounds, and we'll see what I fucking have. We can always change it. If it's one we've had recently, we can always just fucking change it on the fly. We'll have to wait and see. So, any number in chat. Anyone want to hear my number? Just the first number in chat I see will be the one I use for today's bingo. 790. Dare Bear said 790. So I'm going to go to the 790 bingo card, and that is this one right here. So, today's bingo card looks like the following. We've got Phil to say chill, his chair creaking, him touching his face, him being toxic, and him having a dumb close-up. The second row is Phil saying wrong, nobody or no one, him taking a drink, him messing with his ear, and him saying oh. The third row is Phil saying react, his voice cracking, him touching his hair, him being all siege mode, which is where he, folds his arms, crosses his arms when he talks to you, and him smacking his lips. The fourth row is Phil mocking chat, him saying on demand, fuck, him bumping a microphone, and him burping. The fifth and final row is Phil saying life, variety, likes, honest, and finally goal. Quite a strong looking card in my opinion, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess, whether it will yield a full house or not. I'm going to start off at 1.25 speed,
Because I fucking can. Jesus, man. Bjorn's saying, are we not doing bingo card criteria anymore? It's just, I mean, I don't spin a wheel, essentially, nah. Because we can completely randomise it as well, I don't spin a wheel. So nah, there's no wheel spin to determine what the bingo card criteria is, we're just fucking randomising it all. So, we can type any number we want in that fucking bingo card generator, I'll pick a card for it, you know, and whatever happens, happens. Also, the middle square will change, you know, I've had this for a wee while, the hair touch one, and it has happened quite consistently, so I feel like I can perhaps add it to the usual rotation after, you know, we'll give it a couple of streams just to make sure Phil does keep touching his fucking dumbass hairdo. But anyway, I'm not going to waste too much more time. As you guys can fucking tell, as I said, you know, I'm not feeling too well at all. Oh, Phil actually has an intro. Phil actually has a wee intro thing. Okay, cool. So, let's just fucking get into the bingo. Remember, 20 snorts before recording for gameplay, free space. 10 burps before recording for gameplay, also a free space. If Phil gets 100 likes on his streams and blows bubbles for his audience, that gives us a free space before he starts recording for gameplay. And if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before I finish playing bingo, not only does that also give us a free space, but you guys also get to enjoy the bubbles animation that Pixar Animations so very kindly made for us all to enjoy. There's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces. One of those ways you guys are in direct control of by liking the stream, 100 likes, free space, as well as you guys getting to see the bubbles animation that Pixar made for us all to enjoy. Of course, the aim of the game is to try and get 25 out of 25 on the card. If we do, one of you guys can potentially win a prize for us getting a full house. But to make sure you're eligible to win that prize, you've got to make sure you put a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. So I think that's covered all the bases, so I guess we can just fucking crack on with things, and yeah, it's time for bingo. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm trying something a little different with my live streams here on YouTube. I'm curious to hear your feedback due to the criticism that I received yesterday during the Assassin's Creed stream. Speaking of which, we'll talk about Assassin's Creed Mirage and a big update regarding Street Fighter 6 and more. All this on today's show.
Less of that push. I could actually stream Phil at 1440 if I wanted to. Like that's an option for me. 1440, we could do it. It's currently set to 1080 by default. But I might try 1440 and see how that fucking works out for us all, and see if we can spot a noticeable fucking difference. Fucking hell. No. Fuck off. Here we go. Right, guys. Fingers crossed. We can almost fucking load it back down to 1080, you know, if 1440 just fucking seems weird if that was fucking end. But he's streaming at 1440, so here we fucking go. Good luck, everyone. Hit time bingo. Fingers crossed we can get a full house.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Level 1 Podcast. Hope you're all having a good one so far. And we got a good amount of stuff to talk about today. Some impending change, well, not really impending changes. Changes already made that you may be seeing if you're here live. I'm curious to hear your feedback today. Updates on the new release Assassin's Creed Mirage, as well as a big update regarding Street Fighter 6 after last night's very successful test stream. Let's get started with all this to discuss, right? So, excuse me. As you can tell, I already had some seltzer this morning. Before we even begin, okay, today...
Hold on a second. I think I recognise this bingo background. I think this is one of the default images that MicroPython Cypher encoded. I'm pretty sure it is, and I think we've actually used it before at the start. So I'm going to have to change the background image. Let me just click on random until I get something I don't recognise. That might be new. That one right there might be new. So, we're going to go with this one, okay? This is a bingo background image for today, fuck it.
Today is the last hurrah for the summertime hot weather. And you may be watching this and you say, wait, the summertime hot weather, but Phil, it's October 7th, 2023. You've already been in the autumn for like 2 weeks, if not longer, right? What on earth are you talking about? You have Halloween decorations behind you. How can you be talking about summer? Well, you're right. I don't want to be talking about summer. In reality, I'll be honest, I think summer is my least favorite season the older I get. The difference here is that when it's the winter, or it's the fall, or it's whatever, all right, you can get warm if you need to. But when you're hot, when it's steaming, when the sun is beating down and the temperatures are high, it's much harder to get cool, right? I mean, what are you going to do? Stand in front of a blasting air conditioner, jump inside of an ice-cold lake? Like, what do you do to cool down? It's a pain in the ass. So, for someone like me, who, you know, streams every day, and I'm inside this office with all of this equipment, okay? And it is a small room, by the way. It's not a giant room. It's a small bedroom. It gets very stuffy in here, and I live in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, where we don't have homes equipped for heat. So the entirety of the summer, you know, I'm sweating it out, and I purchased 3 air conditioners for my home, which we had pumping more this year than ever before. We had record high heat, longer heat than we've ever had before during the summer, and I spent more this summer on the electric bill running these air conditioners than ever before. I'm not kidding. It was insanely expensive. So finally, a couple weeks ago, when it was hitting autumn, I said, okay, we're taking the air conditioners out, thank God. And we had about 2 weeks of cooler weather that was very relaxing, you know, clouds and rain and nice temps. And I'm like, this is great, because now, as you can see, I've been wearing new attire this summertime to account for the fact that people said, hey, we're tired of you just wearing t-shirts all day, can you wear different stuff? So I have. And these shirts are nice, they're cooling and everything. I said, well, this is great, because now when the fall hits, I can also wear different clothes for the autumn. I can wear like longer sleeve shirts, nicer button downs, things like that, and it'll bring variety to the streams rather than me just wearing the same thing all day every day, right? Like, this is cool. So, you know, planning for that, I even went out one day and we went to the discount store, we bought a few shirts and stuff. Like, oh, this is great. We now are in the middle of a heat wave. A fucking heat wave in October. I don't get it. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it's supposed to be upwards of 85 degrees Fahrenheit where I live. 85. Pure sun. Not a cloud in the sky. That is midsummer weather. And I don't have an air conditioner. Okay? I took it out of the window almost a month ago when the autumn hit. Now, the good news is, it looks like this is it. This is finally the last hurrah for this bullshit weather. Alright? But it means that, sadly, I have to sweat it out. There's nothing else I can really do. I have to put up with it. Alright? So, today I'm going to be doing a full streaming day. Assassin's Creed Mirage on the first stream, which is set in Baghdad, Iraq. I'm going to feel like I'm in Baghdad as I play this game. It's going to be so hot in this office because the sun right now is already beating on my office wall. This office is going to heat up about 25 degrees. So even though technically it should be like maybe 70 something in here, it's going to be 90 something to 100 degrees in my office today. So, my wife made a suggestion. She says, I have this thing that I use during the summertime, and I think you need it. Alright? It's a fan. And if it gets too hot, alright, I can actually spray myself like this. Alright? So I might have to use this over the course of today to cool myself down. It actually feels quite nice. I also might have to go get a nice cold compress. Again, you know, a washcloth and soak it in icy cold water and put it on my neck or something. Depends on how hot it gets in here, you know? I mean, it's ridiculous that I have to fucking put up with this in mid-October. We're in the midst of the busiest gaming season of the year. It's supposed to be pumpkins and ghosts and goblins and ghouls and scarecrows and vampires and the Frankenstein's monster and the werewolf and witches. And instead, we've got fucking cabana weather, drinking fucking pina coladas and surfing down the street. The pavement is steaming. What is going on? If there are vampires, they'd be dead. They'd be dead out there. So, I have to put up with this nonsense. But hopefully it's only today. Tomorrow, supposedly, we dip a good 10-15 degrees. Then for the rest of the week, we get to autumn weather with clouds and rain and cool temps. And if that's the case and we stay there, I'd be super excited. Really, I was already super excited a week or two ago when we had the first fall weather, and I thought that was it, that we were keeping it. You know, but I guess not. Okay? Alright. So, ladies and gents, that's what's going on right now. My apologies if I seem grumpy or overheated today. I'll do my best to cool down during the course of today. And now let's get to the meat of the matter. Let's talk about some things going on today. Ladies and gents, I've done some changes to my stream. Alright? You may notice it already if you're watching live. If you're watching on demand on YouTube as a video to watch whenever you want, you should not see any changes. I'm using the same exact quality, the same exact settings. And in truth, my videos, my on-demand videos, have seen a large increase in quality this year. So I hope that those of you that watch on demand have been enjoying the on-demand video quality increase. However, these streams, some people have been complaining about recently, notably yesterday. So yesterday was the premiere of Assassin's Creed Mirage. And as I was playing it, some people were saying, Phil, I don't get it. It's choppy. It's really bad quality. And I was like, huh? Because I looked over at my setup here on my PC, and I didn't notice any frame rate drops. It was running at a smooth 60 frame setup. And I didn't understand what people were talking about. And they were like, well, you know, you could say whatever you want, but we're telling you what we're seeing on the stream is that it was choppy. Like, it was definitely dropping tons of frames, and they didn't know why. So after the stream ended, I went back and I watched the on-demand videos. And although my videos do get some frame rate drops, don't get me wrong, it happens even with Street Fighter and everything, it wasn't consistent. It was every once in a while. maybe, I don't know, 10-20% of the time. Well, 80% of the time the videos looked amazing smooth. And I was like, so I don't get it. All right, so finally someone, thankfully, you know, I have great fans. I have great viewers and fans who try to help me out. And someone contacted me overnight and they said, I think I know what's going on. They said, if you remember earlier this year, I changed my setup. This is correct. Much earlier in 2023, I decided to try some different things. So one of the things that I tried, I split the load. Do you remember when I did that? So right now, I've got my GPU encoding my live streams, and I've got my CPU encoding my on-demand videos. I have my two different processing units handling the two different encodings. Since I did that earlier this year, the capacity that my computer uses to stream and capture has dipped. I used to be up to 80 to 90% CPU use every time that I stream. Now I'm only around 30 to 40 because I split the load. All right. Since I did that, I was then able to increase the quality at which I was recording and streaming. I used to only record at around 8 to 9,000 kilobits per second. I now do about 12,500 to 13,000 kilobits per second, both on the streams and on the on-demand videos. That's why you might have noticed that the on-demand videos increased in quality earlier this year.
So, as somebody that's been looking at this quite a lot from my own content, my own streams, let me tell you now, he does not need to be that fucking high of a fucking bitrate to stream on YouTube. For full disclosure, okay, let me just check my settings right now in OBS, just to confirm what my kilobytes per second does for 1080p. I am streaming at a bitrate of 3,000 kilobytes per second, as recommended by our resident tech expert, Prophet. Because for 1080p, that's basically as high as you fucking need to do it. Phil, while streaming at 1080p, decided to fucking bump up to like fucking 12,000. And YouTube kept fucking telling him error message, error message, error message. It was ridiculous.
Okay. So, I thought everything was well and good. But then recently some people have been saying to me, man, I think that your stream quality is choppy. And I wonder why people would say that. So someone sent me some information overnight that's incredibly useful. They said, you may not be aware of this because YouTube doesn't talk about it, but YouTube, when you're encoding your streams, has essentially 3 settings: standard, mid, and incredibly high end. Okay? Standard is what almost everyone uses on YouTube, but it's really only good for up to a certain bit rate. Notably, YouTube recommends 6,000 kilobits per second, but most people could use it up to around 8,000 kilobits per second. Okay? That's the one I've been using all along because that's the default. I didn't even know that there were other settings, but there are, okay? When you go to set up your stream on YouTube, there's 2 other settings. One is set up to essentially be for a 1440p resolution stream. Now, this is supposed to be if you're going to stream at a higher resolution than 1080p, but in reality, all it is an increased bitrate stream. What happens is YouTube uses a different encoder style than the standard stream, and it's for better bit rates. So, for example, earlier this year, when I started broadcasting at my higher bit rate of the 13,000 kilobits per second, YouTube started giving me pop-up errors. All year I've been seeing these on my streams, and it says, warning, YouTube does not recommend that you broadcast at that bit rate. We recommend 8,000 or less. And I was like, well, I want to stream at whatever bit rate I want. You know, there's no limitations on YouTube. So I don't know why it would say that. It was because they were warning me about the encoder. But I didn't understand that, nor did the pop-up message say that. So I want you to think about that. Someone coded into YouTube 3 quality settings for streams. They took the effort and time to do that, to create it. They even have a pop-up message that's a warning, but none of it says, oh, by the way, here's how you should actually set up your stream for higher qualities because you'll get better quality. No, they didn't bother with that. They created the abilities, but never created an explanation process by which you would understand what exists or how to use it. So in truth, the vast majority of people streaming on YouTube are probably using the wrong thing because they don't even know that these higher quality streams even exist. And like I said, it seems what YouTube says is, oh, that's for 1440p. Well, actually, it's not. What it is, it's if you want a higher bit rate. So right now, this stream is broadcasting at 1080p, but I am using the mid-range encoder that YouTube has, which allows for higher bit rates. That bit rate's supposed to be from, like, I think 8,000 all the way up to, like, 16,000 kilobits per second. This is the encoder that they recommend using for that quality. So right now, for the first time in, like, 8 months, I don't have pop-up error messages on my stream. It just says, excellent connection. Oh, well, I wish that I could have had that all year, but YouTube never explained shit. You see? So, here's the thing. This new encoder, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Let me explain why this is both good and bad. The encoder is better because essentially it's going to handle this better. It's going to make my stream overall look better. It'll be very close to what you guys would see in the on-demand videos, okay? It's almost identical now, all right? So it's being upscaled and broadcast at 1440p at 60 frames, but you could still watch it at 1080p 60 frames, and technically it should look exactly the same. It should. It should look the same quality. But the good news is, it shouldn't be choppy anymore. It should get rid of a lot of the pixelization and the dropped frames that you guys have been seeing on my streams in the last 6 to 8 months. That issue should be solved now, because I'm at the better encoder level, okay? So that's good. Now, there is sadly a trade-off, all right? When you use the better encoders on YouTube to stream, you cannot use ultra low latency streaming. What does that mean? All right, I'm gonna give you a test. You ready? I'm gonna lift my hand up and point 1. And when I do this, I want you to guys to type the number 1 in chat. You ready? Type number 1 in chat the second you see me point 1. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-second delay. We now have a 9-second delay. The delay used to be 3 seconds. We used to test it. It was like 3 to 4 seconds. Now it's 9. So that's the difference. You guys will have a little bit more delay between when you see me doing stuff and me seeing you do stuff. That's the trade-off. So you're going to get better quality, less pixelization, less choppiness, and dropping a frame rate when you watch the gaming and stuff. But you're going to see there's a little bit more delay, and I can't help that. That's because YouTube is taking more time to encode the stream before it sends it to you. So it looks better, but it adds delay. So that's the trick, okay? Yeah, it's not that bad. It's certainly not like 30 plus seconds, which would be atrocious. In fact, it does have that setting, but I bet that's terrible. You know, who would want that? Who would want to be that delayed behind their stream? You don't even know if someone's talking to you in the stream chat, right? So, we're going to start using this as of today. And this should be great, especially for big upcoming games with lots of action and stuff coming up. I think my streams are going to look even better than ever. This is excellent. And you can watch it at the 1440p quality, the 1080p quality, the 720p quality. As long as one that says 60 frames per second, you're going to be watching great quality. All right? And again, shouldn't have the frame drops, should not have the pixelization. Now, YouTube does actually have an even higher encoder. And that one is for 4K video. All right? Obviously, I am not broadcasting at 4K. Nor do I really want to, nor do I have the capability to do it. My capture device is only 1080p. My computer probably wouldn't be able to handle 4K, being honest. I probably need a whole new PC to do that. So, this is what we're going to roll with now. Hopefully this looks better. I don't know. Right now, how would you tell? It's the podcast. It's me and my ugly mug gabbing with you guys this morning, right? So you would never be able to tell if this is really a significant improvement or not. I'd like you to give me my feedback. I'd like you to give me your feedback during the upcoming Assassin's Creed gameplay. Let me know as I'm running through the city. Does it look super smooth? What options do you have for resolution and stuff while you're watching that, right? I want to make sure this is working before I commit fully to doing this full time. We already know I could do the old encoding method. It'll work, but it's going to be choppy in certain situations. Maybe this will literally fix that problem. And I want to say thank you to everyone, because people are constantly watching and making these big suggestions. Like, who would have known that YouTube oh, by the way, just so you know, how do you set up YouTube to do these different encoding levels? Well, is there a drop-down box? Is there a selector when you create a stream? No. You have to manually go into your stream key settings, tell it you want to make a new stream key, and then when you're creating a brand new stream key for a stream, it'll give you options for these quality encoders. Why there? It doesn't even say encoder quality selector. It says create a new stream key. Do you see what I mean about YouTube? They're big brains. Everyone who works at YouTube encodes for them. They're big brain people, but literally not a single one of them is a hands-on user of the site. They code all this amazing stuff that works well, but no one knows how to implement it, so anyone knows how to use it.
So he is ranting and raving about this fucking shit. You guys want to show you something? I did a test stream the other night. It was unlisted. It's on my channel, but it's unlisted, so no fucker can see it. I did a test 1440p stream. And a couple of interesting things I found out was things like, if I tried to skip forward on a video from DSP, that stream would then have some OBS issues. And the stream isn't anything fucking worth of note, it's basically me talking to myself with profit in the fucking chat. And I'll show you if I can get an example of that. Hold on. Something thing. So yeah, it's this one here. So, yeah, I did a wee test stream on 1440p on like Thursday. Unlisted, of course, as I said, you know what I mean? And as I said, I tried to stream it at 1440. It's down here, the quality, 1440. And was it better looking than the current, setup? I mean, there's definitely pros and cons, put it that way. There's definitely pros and cons. And I basically fucking did the same.
Zero issues.
Shut up, me, dumbass me. I basically did the same thing that Phil just explained. I went into my stream key settings, I tried to fucking create my own version to enable 1440p streaming, and so on and so on and so on. I explained this to Prophet, and he was a bit confused, because he's not really seen it. That kind of setup was not... He thinks YouTube should automatically adjust to that, essentially. So, you can actually see it in the old chat here. The stream key shouldn't matter. I never go into my YouTube studio. I play everything through OBS. Apparently everything can be done through OBS. If it can, maybe I'm missing something, maybe I film something as well. Who knows? But yeah, for me, for this test stream, I went into OBS, so YouTube studio, and I amended, like, I basically made my own stream key for it, to try and enable 1440p, 60 frames per second, so on and so on. And, yeah, as I went ahead with the stream, I actually fucking showed, like, I tested with Phil, you know, some random Street Fighter footage as well, that Phil had. Anytime I'd, like, skip forward in the video, during the stream, it would then go red on OBS for, like, you know, 5 seconds or something, and then go back to normal. So, yeah, it's kind of something that, you know, it's like a bit alarming. Basically, until I get 1440p figured out fully and properly, I'm sticking to 1080p for now. But it's something I'm working on, as I said, you know what I mean? I do want to try and give you guys better quality of, like, streaming and all that shit. I thought 1440p when I was doing it did look a lot better compared to how I currently have it. But I'll say it's just obviously each to their own, but because I kind of get it properly working fully so far, then I want to just make sure that when I'm doing bingo it works for you guys. I'm not going to, like, accidentally break something again, like happened last time. I forgot to talk about the autos, by the way. We have the normal auto cam from Monterey Bay. Let's see what I'm doing right now. There's one just going into his rock, right? So there's a Monterey Bay auto cam. He's heading for the ice to try and get some ice. So we have the Vancouver Aquarium. And if I can play, you bastard. I'll just fucking rewind it, then fucking go live. The Monterey Bay, sorry, the fucking Vancouver Aquarium one. I'll just fucking refresh the fucking thing. There we fucking go. So we got the fucking Vancouver Aquarium going perfectly fucking strong. At least it fucking was, and then the fucking thing froze. Maybe the fucking streams froze. Not for me, I mean for this webcam. Cause it's kind of funny they won't fucking play anything past this fucking point in time. But there is a second Vancouver webcam. This is the same Vancouver Aquarium, same autos in that same little bit of water. It's just a different camera angle, different stream covering the Vancouver Aquarium. So this one's fucking acting up. I guess we have this one in reserve. But the same fucking aquarium, just a different fucking angle. So there we go. We've got 3 different fucking otter cams. 2 of them are from the same fucking place. For some reason this one's fucking just fucking dead. I'll refresh it again just to be sure. And then it should probably... Is it fine now? No, it freezes there. It freezes at the same fucking point in time. Cool. So there's something wrong with that fucking webcam then. That stream is fucked up. This one's perfectly fucking fine. I'm working, as you can see. The autos a swim boot. Galvanting, having a great time. Cool. So, just want to point that out. So yeah. Christ almighty, man. So, basically Phil has, you know, upgraded his stream, his words, not mine, to 1440p. And the thing is though, he's using the webcam, which I don't think supports that. So we're not going to notice a fucking difference at all on the fucking podcasts. The big difference maker might be later on, when he's actually streaming the game. But even then, is the capture card capable of capturing a higher bit rate or whatever, or a higher resolution rate than 1920? Like, I don't know what possibilities his capture card has for, you know, how big it can go at that side, you know? It is possible he's made this change when he didn't need to, because his capture card is only capable of doing 1080p. And so the problems are being caused not by his capture card or whatever, but by him having the stream set up at 12,000 fucking kilobytes per second to stream. That might be why it's so fucking choppy, because his YouTube settings originally were fucking borked. Because of him wanting more, thinking more is better. As I said, this bingo stream, currently 3,000 kilobytes per second, 1080p. And it works, you know what I mean? I don't have any issues, whatever, we can fucking just go about doing normal and it's all good.
It's kind of like you're the biggest book smarts person on the planet, but you have 0 street smarts. You don't know how to apply anything you studied in the book towards real life. And that's the problem with the people who work at YouTube. Then when you tell them that something's wrong, they don't want to hear it. Oh no, I'm a big brain. I know I coded that right. How dare you say that something's not working or whatever? That's just how they are. 15 years I worked with these people. That's exactly the relationship that they have with the people who use their site every day. Give you all these features. Oops, we didn't even implement a way for you to even access them, find them, or we didn't even tell you about what features you have. I would have easily used that earlier this year. Why wouldn't I have used that earlier this year? The moment I upped my bitrate, I would have been using this. Does anyone even know it exists? There's no menu for it. They didn't even code a menu that says, here's your encoder qualities for stream. That's too hard, I guess. Hide it in a stream key menu instead. It's like, oh my God, these people, man. So, my apologies for yesterday. Hopefully today the stream looks better. Please give me your feedback. I love feedback. I would hope this would make my streams look outstanding, right? I mean, it is a significant improvement with the encoder, so let me know, okay? And by the way, if there are issues, if you're watching at the higher quality now and there seems to be a significant downgrade in some way, also let me know that. I need feedback. I cherish feedback. All right, thank you. Okay, all right, so good stuff. Let's talk about yesterday's streams. First of all, Assassin's Creed Mirage, in a nutshell. It's a throwback to classic Assassin's Creed combined with modern Assassin's Creed mechanics. For example, all of the modern parkour stuff is in it. You can easily climb almost everything in this game. You can scale, you can drop. All those parkour things are present in the game. If you remember in the old Assassin's Creeds that this game's trying to emulate, the parkour was actually part of the puzzle of the game. Oh, here's a viewpoint, but it takes you like 10 minutes to climb the tower because you have to figure out exactly where to go, how to swing, what to grab to actually scale it. Now you can just easily go zoop right off the tower, right? It's not a big deal. So that's definitely an improvement there. The combat has been significantly nerfed and changed from the last 3 Assassin's Creed games. It's not about you're a one-man army tanking it out against 100 soldiers. You don't have superpowered abilities to insta-kill and knock them down. Instead, it's more basic. Timed attacks, heavy attacks, parries, dodges, and getting the hell out of there. You don't want direct combat in this game because you're weak. You're not meant to be a strong, tankish-like soldier in this game. You're supposed to be a stealthy assassin. If you're fighting a bunch of troops up front, you're doing it wrong. It is about stealth. It is a return to that classic formula where you infiltrate a base, you scan with eagle vision, you see all the enemies, you go after the one that has the key, you lure them off to the side so you can pick them off one by one and dump the bodies into stealthy areas. Then, use a throwing knife to kill 1 or 2 from a distance. You know, I'm sure later on there's going to end up being poison and other things that you can use. You know, the tools that have been part of the game. I'm only 3 hours in, so none of those are in there yet. But, you know, aerial assassinations, I already am close to unlocking double assassinations. All the stuff from the previous games is basically back and it's major, you know, use in this game. The graphics are outstanding. I really like the graphics of the game. Smooth 60 frames, lots of detail. Probably one of my most favorite parts of the game is how good it looks. Especially after having playing Starfield recently, and now and then jumping into this is like a breath of fresh air that they improved the graphics to the point where it looks really good now, right? I'm very happy about that. But all that being said, so I do have a couple criticisms, okay? Criticism number 1 is that the game does not have the ability to load and resume from a point where you want to. So let's say, for example, you know, you were in the midst of doing a mission and you're like, man, I screwed up, I got detected, I just want to start that over again. You can't just load from anywhere. You can't. There's no restart. You have to like die and have the mission manually reload. I think that's kind of silly. I wish that you could just say, oh, I want to start back from like a checkpoint. Notably, the other part that follows up with my criticism, there's no checkpoints. Yes, that's correct. So for example, yesterday, in regards to me playing and me doing this particular mission where there were 3 different troops who were captured and you had to free them and they were all under guard, all right? So I went to one area. Okay, I can't get into the building. I got to kill a guy to get a key. So I threw a knife at an exploding barrel. It killed the guy. After the troops dispersed, I went down there. I got the key. I opened it up. I freed the guy. Okay, guy number 2 who's captured is on a boat. So I swam to the boat. I crawled up. I freed him. I went to this optional room. I did a push puzzle. We had to push all these different pallets, and you get an optional outfit. I was like, oh, cool. My first optional outfit of the game. I changed my appearance. It gave me like a buff or something. All right, the third guy is over, and he's on like a ledge, and he's got 2 troops with him, and there's other troops all around. All right, so I'm going to try to get him, and I screw up. I'm like, oh, man, I really goofed. I got detected. I tried to survive. It kind of blew it. I said, all right, this sucks. Let me go ahead and just redo that. Oh, you can't. Wait, what? No, you can't. You can't actually just, like, start over that part. You fucked up. Do the whole mission again from the start. Huh? It's 2023. Why am I starting a mission over from the start like I'm playing on PS2? Right? Like, it's really confusing. Like, huh? Like, the series implemented checkpoints for a good reason because it's ease of use. It makes it more entertaining when you can just redo the part you fucked up on. Not having to start over and repetitively do the things you've already done right. That is a big step back, honestly. And I was pissed off. I was like, wait a minute, I spent over 20 minutes on this mission. Now I've got to do it over from the start. Now, of course, since you know how to do it more easily the second time around, you can kind of turbo through. But yeah, it's frustrating. Like, I feel like what's going to happen is there's going to be points in the game where I'll make a mistake, and the game will be like, yeah, well, now waste your time redoing everything you did right to get back to the point where you did the mistake. And I get the feeling what this is padding. All right? And I don't like that. I don't want the game to feel padded, especially because it's supposed to be a shorter 20-hour game. Fine, let it be a shorter 20-hour game. Not a 20-hour game that takes 30 hours to beat because I had to replay 10 hours of gameplay because you didn't decide to put any checkpoints into the game, right? Or on the flip side of that, is it a 20-hour game because it's actually a 10-hour game, but it takes 20 hours to beat because you have to replay half the missions twice? I don't know. I'm only 3 hours in yet, so I can't really fully, give you my criticism yet until we get further in and we actually see. But that was essentially one of the first big criticisms I have of the game. Outside of that, I really don't have many other criticisms. Seems fine. Having a good time with it. Looking forward to more. Like I said, we had just gotten into the main story, so it's not like we'd played it for that long. I think we did like 45 minutes of story after the tutorial. So today we'll get more into the meat of the game. We'll see how it goes. All right, so hopefully you'll join me for Assassin's Creed Mirage more today. And it'll be just as hot as Baghdad in my office, so I should have the 4D realistic experience of being there in the middle of the desert with Basim. Okay? Should be great. All right. Now, last night was Friday Night Fights. Last night, I played Street Fighter 6. All right?
Here we go. I would bet anyone money that he's going to fucking mention how he's fucking gotten one over on the trolls, gotten one over on the haters, because apparently Phil has claimed victory against all detractors and haters and naysayers because he fucking stuck to PlayStation only gameplay against other fucking PlayStation players. And Phil apparently won more than he lost. I don't know if that's fucking true or not. But, yeah. And Brian's asking me if I've seen the first part. I've seen the whole Mimoji video. Mimoji made a video, after Phil played Street Fighter, half hour long as per usual. Good fucking video, for sure. Great fucking video. But, yeah, I guarantee, guys, he's going to fucking mention how he's fucking beaten all those that doubted him because he won a few games against PlayStation opponents. Even though he got his arse kicked as well. Plenty of fucking times.
And not to gloat, but allow me to now gloat, since I'm going to gloat. Once again, it appears that absolutely everything that I have hypothesized about Street Fighter 6 is again true. Alright? So this has now happened 2 streams in a row. Alright? First of all, back when I played this on Wednesday night, my hypothesis was that the vast majority of people playing this game at master level are playing cross-platform on PC, and likely they're doing it because they found a way to get an advantage on everybody else. So when I was playing on Wednesday night, I actually counted the matches, and it was a whopping 80% of people I played were playing on PC.
But Phil, that's not true though. 80% of people you fucking came across were playing on a platform that wasn't PlayStation. You don't know how many are PC, you don't know how many are fucking Xbox. All Phil knows is that he was able to fucking recognise the ones that were not PlayStation fucking opponents. 80% of his opponents were not playing on PlayStation. That doesn't mean it's 80% PC. We don't know how many PC or Xbox opponents there were, because when you're on your platform, when you're fucking checking your opponents and what they're fucking playing on, it won't tell you if you're an Xbox player or a PC player. All it'll tell you is if it's not your console they're playing on, or not if you're a PC player, and you're fucking checking if other PC players are playing you. If it says cross-platform, they're either going to be Xbox or PlayStation 5. If you're a PlayStation person, you're fucking checking this thing, and you're looking at the opponents or whatever. If it doesn't tell you it's PS5 they're on, they'll either be on Xbox or PC. It won't specify the other potential platforms they're playing on.
And it seemed like they weren't having many issues with anything execution. They seemed to instantly be able to react to things that were going on in the game. While for me, when I was playing those PC players, it felt like I was underwater. It felt like everything I did had delay, and it was significantly dropping my inputs. All right? So my surmising, my guess was, yeah, for some reason, this is an unfair playing field, that the pro players of Street Fighter 6 have figured out this advantage, and they're all taking advantage of it. Now, is it necessarily cheating? No, but I would definitely say it's like the ultimate tryhard. Like, so let me get this straight. You're so desperate.
Bitch, please, you bought a $300 fucking joystick to fucking play fighting games on. You have no fucking room to call anyone a fucking tryhard when you went to your fucking goddamn way. So first of all, ignore getting your fucking cat blood tests to fucking make sure they're gonna be okay health-wise, and then you fucking spend that kind of money that could have went to a fucking blood test instead of fucking you spend it yourself to get a new joystick to fucking play fighting games. Phil, you are a tryhard. You just don't want to fucking admit it.
to look good playing this game online that you all went out and bought gaming PCs to play this game exclusively on PC, so you'd have slightly less input delay, better reactions, so you could all stream it full time and make a living doing it and act like you're hot shit because you actually have an unfair advantage.
This fucking jealousy seething from his fucking pores is fucking ridiculous, man. That is how he sees all PC players that are playing this fucking game. What the hell sort of fucking copium sort of rant was that? I need to hear that again. This is the fucking world that Phil lives in. Everyone is a fucking enemy. If you beat Phil Burnell in a fucking fighting game, you are obviously the enemy of him. And you are part of the fucking elite, fucking secret group of fucking, especially if you're a fucking PC player.
Desperate.
No, further back.
Had delay, and it was significantly dropping my inputs.
Here we go. So once more, let's fucking listen to Phil's absolute fucking copium over his bullshit.
Alright, so my surmising, my guess was, yeah, for some reason this is an unfair playing field, that the pro players of Street Fighter 6 have figured out this advantage, and they're all taking advantage of it. Now, is it necessarily cheating? No, but I would definitely say it's like the ultimate tryhard. Like, so let me get this straight. You're so desperate to look good playing this game online that you all went out and bought gaming PCs to play this game exclusively on PC, so you'd have slightly less input delay, better reactions, so you could all stream it full time and make a living doing it and act like you're hot shit because you actually have an unfair advantage. It's pretty ridiculous, but this is not the first time I've seen this kind of behavior in the fighting game community. It's always been prominent in the fighting game community, quite frankly. It's that mentality of win at any cost, get ahead with any advantage you can get. Is it illegal? No, it's not against any rules. Capcom made the game cross-platform. All right. And the other thing is, we don't know what the advantage is. Is it literally like a tiny advantage or a huge advantage? I don't know. I don't have that evidence. What I have is evidence that the vast majority of people in Master are playing on PC. Obviously, there's a reason for it. It's not coincidence.
So, Phil has no evidence of such a thing. He has evidence that the vast majority of people are not playing on PlayStation that he comes across. Big difference between fucking calling everyone that's not a PlayStation player a PC player and not otherwise, you know. So, Phil's evidence is the vast majority of gamers playing Street Fighter 6 right now, especially at Master level, are playing, you know, are not playing on PlayStation 5. At least from his own encounters of his opponents on one particular fucking night. Now, keep in mind, this is not Phil fucking checking different times of the fucking day. No, he streams the game around about the same fucking time per day. You know, Europe for asleep, for example, and the European crowd's fucking asleep. He's fucking playing the game, what, fucking 7:30 at night, 8:30 at night, towards 9 o'clock. And that's on the western side of the fucking country. The eastern fucking seaboard might be fucking sleeping by a fucking playing time. They're 5 hours ahead, for fuck's sake. But Phil says he's got conclusive, irrefutable evidence that all these motherfuckers are fucking, you know, all PC fucking master race fucking bitches are playing this game unfairly because they're able to fucking beat him. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up and calm the fuck down, you fucking paranoid little freak.
Remember, over 50% of the people who bought Street Fighter 6 own it on PlayStation 5, but 80% of the people in Master are on PC. Little fishy, don't you think? Okay. So, anyway. That being said, last night, I decided to do something a little different. Last night, people demanded, if you have issue with crossplay and you think those PC players have an unfair advantage on you, Phil, we challenge you to turn off crossplay and do an entire night of Blanca at the Master level, only playing against PS5 players.
And you bitched and whined and moaned at that suggestion because you thought it would take forever to fucking get games selected for you and all that shit. You had a go at people fucking suggesting that, and you were quite salty about that suggestion.
Turn it off, and that way you're on an equal playing field with everyone else. And I said, alright, if this is really what you guys want, this is what you can have.
That is not what you fucking said, you fucking dick. Hold on. Let me find exactly what I fucking said, okay? Bear with me here. I believe it's going to be part of Memeology's video, so give me a second here. It should be near start anyway, so when is that bastard? There he is there. Hold on, let me pick that. Well, I pick that. And let me just go right to the start here. Give me a second here. Okay, cool. So, here we go. This is the DSP Tries It Memeology video from Phil's Street Fighter shenanigans last night. Listen to this shit.
Off crossplay and see how that affects things. Like, I already kind of predict what would happen if I do that tonight, okay? I'll tell you what the issue would be. I'm gonna have way less competition, I'm only going to be playing a much smaller player base, which likely will result in way worse connections. So I'm not so sure this is a good idea, but you know, what it is people who are like, oh, well, you're complaining about crossplay, so turn off crossplay. Yes, but I've already explained to you why the crossplay is necessary for this game to be healthy. But people don't listen. They just want what they want, right? Ignore everything Phil says and just demand things. Right?
So that's what he said. When he's fucking trying to claim, he said, okay, you know, when people are asking for crossplay, it's like, okay, let's go for it. No. That's bullshit fucking narrative right here.
Advantage on you, Phil. We challenge you to turn off crossplay and do an entire night of Blanca at the master level, only playing against PS5 players. Turn it off, and that way you're on an equal playing field with everyone else. And I said, all right, if this is really what you guys want, this is what you can have.
He clearly did not say that.
I'll give you what you want, but I'm going to tell you right now, likely what's going to happen is it's going to be much harder to find matchups because you're really shortening the player pool. If 80% of the players in Master are on PC and I'm eliminating 80% of the player base, it might take way longer to find matches. In addition, the matches I find may not be of great quality. In fact, they may just be lag fests, okay? So, I went ahead and I did it. I turned off crossplay, and last night, for 2 hours, I played only PlayStation 5 players, and here's the results. Ladies and gentlemen, my winning...
Before you fucking share the results, let me just confirm that Profits has... I don't know if Profits updated his stats yet. He usually shares them, but I think he's been a busy boy today, so I'll just check Phil's community, sorry, Profits community post. Oh, he did an update, good, fantastic, okay, hold on. The mad lad Profit has given us an update on this shit right here. The update from October 7th, 2023. Unfortunately, I am unable to track due to Phil switching off crossplay. God damn it. So much for fucking giving an update. Because Phil switched off crossplay, Profit's not able to fucking give any stats. But we know for a fact last night did not go too well. Phil's hypothesis of disabling crossplay did not show PC cheaters at all this time. Instead, Phil got beaten by much better players on PS5. So that theory is now debunked. As soon as Phil re-enables crossplay, I will update his stats. Get wrecked, scrub. You guys want to see a wee example of the kind of gameplay that Phil had playing last night? You guys actually want to see some of the shit? We can check out some of this fucking, you know, footage here of him playing Street Fighter last night. That's no problem at all. So here he is turning off crossplay, blah 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 blah. Who fucking cares? So let's see him getting into a fucking game, getting his arse kicked to him. Okay, here we go.
What? Oh. Oh my god! I can't believe the pattern. It's ridiculous.
I like you can see in the top left there, if I get Ken out of the way here. Phil got a perfect in the second round. So this Ken beat him in the first round. Second round, Phil got a perfect. And yet still, this Ken was like, okay, you got a perfect. Well done. Time for me to wipe the floor with you.
Block. He gets level 3 combo now. Wouldn't block. I broke it. That's it. Done. Nothing I can do about any of it. Completely unearned win yet again. 100% pattern Ken. Can't react to his stuff he's doing because I'm playing at a 90 millisecond connection. Nothing you can do. Sure. What the fuck?
Oh, this Chun-Li was amazing.
I can't believe that hit from that height. Now it's all a pattern. I will neutral jump and hope for bait. Oh, now I will do drive impact because he has no meter. See that? It's literally all a pattern. Everything they do is a flowchart pattern. There's no intelligent thought whatsoever to it. It's remarkable. Flowchart. Still flowcharting. Still flowcharting. Look at this!
Perfect. Phil got perfected by that Chun-Li. Because they're fucking far better than Phil was at executing their fucking moves and their combos. An absolute fucking demolishing of Phil there. The combos were out of this fucking world. Phil had zero response, zero fucking answers to that shit.
I still look at this.
Threw his ass into the fucking wall. Perfect. Get wrecked, Phil. So yeah. Phil had some wins, of course, last night, but he also had plenty of fucking defeats, which fucking defeats his whole fucking narrative, and that he would win a whole lot fucking more if he fucking only played PlayStation players instead of PC players. The fact is, he's not that fucking good at the game. He's alright at the fucking game. But there are people, there's a lot of fucking people that are playing Street Fighter 6 which are far better than him. On PC, Xbox and PlayStation 5. And he cannot handle that fact. It is impossible for him to fucking just swallow his pride and say that fucking person is better at this fucking game with that character than I am at this game with my character. It is because there's one player, let me fucking go forward here. There's one particular player who fucking had a Marisa as their main. Let me find it here. Somebody that fucking mained Marisa played him several fucking times in this fucking night. I think 3 different matches altogether. And this Marisa fucking beat him every single fucking time. Yeah, Blarlad, that's the fucking name of the fucking person. Blarlad. Here they are here. Blarlad. Oh, whatever fucking name is. So here we go. This Marisa bullied Phil all night long.
Wow, okay. No, I can't get anything. Literally none of my moves will come out. 0 moves will come out right now. This is absolutely ridiculous. What the fuck? I can't, dude. It dropped move after move after move in a row. It wouldn't allow me to do any of my fucking moves at all. She literally won to me not getting any moves. Not a single. I didn't even request rematch when I pressed it. What the fuck? It literally didn't even request rematch when I pressed it. Come on. It's unfucking believable. She's getting away with everything for no reason. She's not earning anything. It's fucking bullshit. Oh, okay, can't do anything again. Can't react. That was my throw. Nothing. This is fucking trash. She didn't earn the fight at all. She earned 0 hits. Literally, it's bullshit. It just kept dropping my moves over and over. I destroyed her the first game. And then all of a sudden, I can't get any fucking moves out for the next 2 games. It just gives her non-stop moves she didn't earn.
So let me fucking correct Phil there. Phil won the very first round of the very first match between the two of them. After that, it was all Marisa, because that's all Blarlad had to fucking see. Blarlad saw Phil how he played, how he fucking handled Blanc, however, and they came up with a strategy and crushed Phil over and over and over again since then. So that was the first game between them, and I believe the second game as well, as Phil's ranting, is the same person.
And she gets all those points for nothing. She fucking sucked. She fucking sucks. You earned absolutely positively nothing. Bullshit. Let's see what we can pull off. If this is the same Marisa, man, do I want my rematch, because I don't feel that Marisa earned their win. It is. I don't feel this Marisa earned her wins at all. I feel like it was execution on my end that led her win, so let's see what we can do.
This is the second fight between these two, and there's a third one afterwards.
Why am I getting hit? Why am I getting hit? Look how much damage she just did. What the fuck, man? I don't even understand. What happened? No level 3. I did it. You're kidding. That was game. I comboed ball into level 3. No level 3. I lose. Unbelievable. Again. It's unreal how many advantages she gets when the moves drop, man. That was game. And it flies off the screen. My poor Blanca-chan. He went flying. Can't do anything. Can't do anything but guess.
Round 2. Fight.
Unreal! Level 3! Unfucking real! Can't do anything! Frozen! Level 3! Amazing! You're so good! You're so good at spamming drive impact and getting lucky over and fucking over. Oh my god, dude. How did this person get the ranking they have when literally the only time they hit me is by spamming drive impact? Every fucking time it's a lucky drive impact hit or a giant monster punish again by luck. It's not like they've ever set me up. I don't know what's going on right now. Can't move. I can't get out of the corner. I can't get out of the fucking corner. Jesus Christ. Level 1 random super. Oh my god. This person is terrible, but they get away with it because it's all online bullshit. Like, literally every hit here is nonsense. Why am I getting hit? What the fuck? Just smash punch. Level 3. Literally just smash punch against Blanca Ball. Hope it hits. Hits. Unbelievable. No skill. I'm just gonna mash medium punch and hope it hits. Look at the damage. This is a tremendous luck and tremendous mashing and scrubby dick, man. Unreal! Unreal! Rewarded again! Rewarded again! Rewarded for spamming unsafe moves and getting lucky, and that's her rank because of it. That is nonsensical. Nonsensical stuff. Oh, look at me. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, it's terrible. I look so stupid.
So, Auto Insane, share the link in the chat there to this website right here. And it tells us the stats for Blarlad. And as you can see, this person is a pretty fucking good fighter at this fucking game. They're the 42nd best player on the entire fucking planet. That's the whole entire fucking world, the 42nd, they're ranked at that. They are the top 14 in North America. Blarlard is a solid fucking Street Fighter fucking player. But yet Phil is fucking talking trash about them because they had the audacity to beat their ass over and over and over and over again like a fucking drum. So, yeah. It's just fucking mental. And he's having a real go at this fucking person for having the... How dare he beat him? No. Should we check out the other times when... So, let's find the third match. Because these two have a fucking third match with each other and Phil gets all super serious mode about it, okay? It's like later on the stream. Is it this one here? It might be this one here.
So...
No, wait, where is it? It's not this one here. Okay, hold on a second. That was Rashid, and Rashid fucking beat his arse. It happens later on here. I'm pretty sure it happens right about now. Is it here? Yeah, okay. This is Blarlad again, and Phil gets all super serious mode about it. Look how fucking salty Phil gets here, and look how he treats the fucking rewards for hitting $50. Phil is wearing Gunnar glasses at this fucking point in time, okay? When this Marisa rematch for the third time comes up.
Get the fuck out of here. I hate these online spammers. The guy fucking sucks ass. You can kiss my fucking ass. This is the same fucking person again? It is. Now I want my fucking revenge. Fuck these fucking glasses. I want my revenge on this person.
Fuck you, fans. I won't fucking give you a fucking reward for giving me a whole bunch of fucking money that I don't fucking deserve. No. The glasses, fuck you. I want to be completely try-hard mode so I can finally beat this Marisa. Blarlad, well, can he beat Phil for a third time? You bet your ass he can.
You gotta be kidding me. Giant reward. Haha, can't do anything. I love it. Can't do anything. No super, no meter. This is preposterous. The amount of luck. This person is the luckiest motherfucking person. The luckiest motherfucking person. Constant luck. Goes right through what I did. Oh, that's it. I couldn't do anything again. There was nothing I could do. Full screen drive rush fierce punch. I can't block it. I can't parry it. Nothing. It hits me. It just fucking hits me. Wow, you're so good. 1,000,000% spam these fucking moves online and I can't react to it. The fucking online play sucks ass. Look at that ridiculousness. Look at the damage. I parry, nothing. Again! Do this twice in a row. She can just do that entire fucking game. I can't do anything. Beats by jumping. Dude, this is insane. What is with this fucking person? I can't hit them in every button they push counter hits me. Look at that! Are you shitting me? I can't, dude, she's safe. Everything she does. Why did I get hit? I can't do anything. It's no cancel, no super cancel. This fucking sucks. These fucking people are terrible. I can't do anything to anything she did. Literally nothing. None of my moves will counter. Everything she does magically counter hits me. Can't block anything from full screen. Every fucking hit connects. What do you fucking want me to do? That's the third time in a row tonight. I can't beat her. That one person, the connection with that person, it won't let me react to anything she does. So she gets away with every fucking move. Everything she does is a Hail Mary. I'm just going to do a giant fierce punch and hope it hits. And if it hits, insano punish combo. Insano reward. For what? You fucking suck. You just...
I mean, they beat your arse fucking 3 times in a row the same fucking night, Phil. Technically, they beat you fucking 3 times. They get to keep you now. You fucking live in their fucking pocket now. Well, you had your chance to fucking win several times against them, and you couldn't fucking seize the moment. So yeah, they put you in your fucking place. They're a very good Street Fighter player, and their platform of choice, at least for this particular night, was the PlayStation 5. So, there you go. I don't know why he's fucking complaining. He was outplayed over and over and over again. Were some of the games close? Yes. Sometimes Phil went around. But when it came to win the whole thing, Marisa, 3, Blanca, 0. Blarlad, 3, DSP Gaming, 0. So there you go, that's an example of how Phil's fucking gameplay went at night there. And then he has a kind of interesting wee clip at the end here. So hold on, I think it happens right at the very end here, where he fucking brags about how well the night went, and then how he lost a whole bunch of points right at the end. This is how it ended for him at night.
It's ludicrous. As you can see, I gained a lot of points. I lost them all at the fucking end to a bunch of bullshit. Like, I would love to know why certain characters, they just consistently counter hit me no matter what I do.
Yes, he said consistently, somehow.
Like that Marisa. That Marisa did not outplay me whatsoever tonight. Every fucking time, it was a Hail Mary. Remember the one match? Do you remember the one match? I did a Blanca ball. She stood there and mashed medium punch. The medium punch happened to hit the tail end of the Blanca ball, and it became a 70% punish combo.
Wah, cry, bitch and whine and moan some more. Okay, so that's how Phil's fucking night went in Street Fighter. Now, let's go back to fucking live DSP, which I've fucking been building like tons of speed up just for. Let's see what he says about how last night went. Okay? Let's get Phil's taking it. But before you can do that though, apparently I've been tagged and things on Twitter. Oh, thank you very much, Otter. Check this out, okay? Oh my god. Blarlad round 2, Salt Factory. DSP will go on to call his person a scrubby asshole and say they have no idea what they are doing and that they only win because of lag. That person happens to be the Combo Breaker 2023 5th place player. And Blarlad had responded, scrubby asshole only winning because of lag. My Marisa. Jesus Christ. That's a quality response. Blarlad having a great time. They got to beat Phil's ass 3 separate fucking games. 3 separate sets. And Blarlad came out on top each and every single time. So yeah, Phil just cannot handle defeat, cannot accept it. But let's see how he copes today. Let's go back to Bingo and see how he copes today.
I played only PlayStation 5 players, and here's the results. Ladies and gentlemen, my winningest stream in a while at the master level. 32 wins, 20 losses, 62% win-loss ratio. And yes, there were some matches where I had it won and my execution was off or the game dropped my inputs. So in reality, probably it should have been like maybe like 36 to like 16.
Shut the fuck up, Phil. You fucking got your arse beat to you and you fucking lost because you fucking screwed up. Never mind the games where you could have fucking won. Hypothetically, you could have won every single fucking game. Every single game is a fucking winnable game until you fucking lose a goddamn game due to whatever fucking factor. So never mind the fucking bullshit fake stats where like, oh, I should have won this game and that game and that game and that game, so really I should have fucking won by this amount. Idiot.
But there were some goofs there, goof-ups, okay? 62% win-loss ratio. I actually gained over 100 master ranking points in one 2-hour night session, okay? Then I ended up losing 30 at the end. Admittedly, I should have just ended at 9:15, but I was like, oh, I just want one more match. I just want one more match. And I kept going, and I ended up losing like 30 ranking points at the end. So overall, I ended up at like 1,505 ranking points or something like that. So I'm finally back to square one from all those points I lost starting off on Master and having completely unfair matches against PC players that there was nothing I could do. They were going to dominate me because I can't even react to what they're doing. I finally got back to that. Okay? So basically, once again, I was correct. What I said was if I'm on an equal playing field with the people at Master, I'm likely going to do better. Not only did I do better, that's one of the best streams I've done. Okay? That's better than streams I had when I was playing in Diamond. Alright? That's great.
Well, a 60% win rate is not really that much to brag about. Like, the top players will be looking to win like 4 out of 5 matches, essentially, you know? Like 80% or higher, you know? So, yeah, Phil, you're bragging about, like, you win 3 and you lose 2. This is what your brag is here. Like, you're barely above that threshold. You win 3, you lose 2. You win 3, you lose 2. You win 3, you lose 2. That is your current brag right now, Phil. And you think this is you in a level playing field? No. You're an average fucking master level player. And that's where your fucking top tier character or Blanca.
Great. And if I can keep that momentum up, if I can keep playing at that level, that means I'm actually going to rank up in Master. You understand? That actually means I could get into a higher ranked echelon of Master players. Now, here's the catch-22 of that. I'm not going to play any pro players because most of the pro players are playing on PC. So as I get up the rankings in Master, sadly, I'm never going to see you're never going to see me face Snake Eyes. I'm never going to face Justin Wong. I'm not going to face those people. They're all playing on PC. So I will never, as long as I leave crossplay off, I'll have the equal playing field, the equal, situation, and likely I'll do much better, but then I'm going to never play the notable players. So what's the better option? Turn on crossplay, lose endlessly because people on PC have a better experience than you, can react faster than you, and don't have as many dropped inputs as you, or turn it off and have a limited player pool and continue to rank but never play the best players.
I wonder if Blarlard plays cross-platform on. Like, what's Blarlard's excuse, you know? Like, do they only play PlayStation 5 players? Or is Blarlard a kind of person who's like, bring it on, anyone, everyone, PC, Xbox, bring it on, I'll beat you all. I bet Blarlard fucking plays cross-platform as well, and he just fucking crushes the floor with almost everyone. He doesn't make fucking excuses, he just fucking beats you up.
You tell me. Either one is a shitty situation in my opinion. I don't think either one of those are valid. I think that Capcom fucked this up. I think that it shouldn't be such an unfair playing field. Honestly, it shouldn't be. I just think it's dumb that I have to make these kind of decisions when I stream a fucking fighting game. Back in the day, this didn't happen. Why? There was no crossplay. So you bought it on Xbox, you're playing Xbox players, and everyone's on the equal level. You play it on PS3, everyone's playing on PS3. Or, for the few fighting games that used to have PC ports, you're playing on PC, everyone has the equal experience. There shouldn't be differences between experiences. Alright? That's stupid. That's incredibly dumb.
That's like an excellent point, Phil. I'm going to say it right now. Capcom should have only made Street Fighter 6 for PC only. I'm sure that would have fucking made Phil feel a whole lot fucking better if they only fucking had Street Fighter 6 for PC only, so everyone's on a level fucking playing field. He would not have had any salt whatsoever because of that, I'm sure. Aye, fucking right. He would have fucking blown his goddamn fucking head off if it was fucking PC only. He's like, they're exploiting the fucking console players. I don't have a PC I can play it on. Fuck off, Phil. Just stop making excuses for your fucking shitey fucking performances playing this fucking game. When you lose because you fuck up. You drop your inputs, you fucking press the wrong fucking button, you mistime something. It is human error. It is your fault. Own it, accept it, move on, stop making excuses as to why you keep losing all these fucking games.
And I feel like they need to fix this. They need to make it so that I don't want them to make PC run worse. I want them to make the consoles run better. Seriously. And I think they could. They could figure it out, but it would take a lot of effort. And I don't think they really care about that effort. I think what they care about now is designing new characters to pump out DLC and make more money, rather than make the game run better overall. So I guess we'll see what happens. Seriously, I guess we'll find out. But I was very pleased with how things went last night. Once again, 2 streams in a row. My things that I'm saying about this game are 100% proven by evidence, I proved that the vast majority of people are playing on PC, so they must have some kind of an advantage. Why else would that be? And then when I eliminate the PC players, I go on streaks. I'm kicking everyone's ass, in online master matches. Now, admittedly, there were some people who kicked my ass. There was a Blanca player who was actually quite tricky, and I actually really enjoyed playing against them. Even though I got frustrated, in the heat of the moment, I'll get frustrated and I'll say things. And then after the fact, when I go back and I watch the match or I think about it, I don't mean it. And I want to apologize to 2 players from last night. I would like to personally apologize. I don't remember their names.
Here we go. He's going to apologise to Blah Lad because you fucking got told by somebody, oh, they're a fucking professional player, they came 5th. He is going to fucking grovel to Sir Blarlard. I guarantee it. Or Blar... Let's see.
There was the Blanca player, and there was a Marisa player.
I knew it! He's going to apologise because they're actually a fucking top tier fucking player. Oh, this salty little bitch fucking got warned by someone. Phil, you're mocking somebody as a fucking pro player. Calm the fuck down.
There was a Marisa player last night that got my fucking goat. I could not beat this person. One match, I whooped their ass, all right? And then after that, I swear to God, that player was, every hit was a perfect counter hit. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Every hit is a perfect counter hit to everything I'm doing. And I would like to play that Marisa more, but the thing is, in the heat of the moment, I got so heated, I started, doing my usual insulting bullshit, I think the player...
Basically, you're yourself. You are acting like your fucking usual fucking self. Your toxic fucking self came out to the fucking forefront for all to fucking see, and without any fucking encouragement from detractors, without any prompting from anyone, you, yourself, fucking without any fucking initiation to it, whatever, decided to fucking just be honest and transparent with everyone and show the real Phil Burnell to the world. And you bitched and whined and moaned about this fucking Blarward guy kicking the crap out of you all fucking night long.
Was actually quite good. Now I go back and I think about the match and I'm like, that person knew that when I did a medium punch Blanca ball from full screen, they visually identified the medium punch Blanca ball, knew it was going to stop a tiny bit in front of them, waited for the block.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. By the way, DSP has $100 already. He has a hat poll going right now, so he has been giving a lot of tips on this podcast so far. Just thought I'd let you guys know. Who cares? But Jesus Christ, man, this fucking groveling is just sickly, man, it really is. Let's remind ourselves what DSP said about this guy. What was the clip here? So what did they say here?
Beats by jumping. Dude, this is insane. What is with this fucking person? I can't hit them in every button they push counter hits me.
Well, it wasn't too bad. What about this one?
It's no cancel. No super cancel. This fucking sucks. These fucking people are terrible. I can't do anything to anything she did. Literally nothing. None of my moves will counter. Everything she does magically counter hits me. Can't block anything from full screen. Every fucking hit connects. What do you fucking want me to do? That's the 3rd time in a row tonight. I can't beat her. That one person, the connection with that person, it won't let me react to anything she does. So she gets away with every fucking move.
Why is that their fault, Phil?
Everything she does is a Hail Mary. I'm just going to do a giant fierce punch and hope it hits. And if it
Everything they do is a Hail Mary. I'm just going to do a giant punch and hope that's... So, Phil was his normal fucking usual self. He was honest with everyone. And since this fucking happened, he was warned by his mods, his fans, whatever. Phil, you're saying bad things about a fucking top tier player. Please apologise. You're gonna get in trouble, Phil. You're gonna fucking be made fun of. Not shit. Fuck me, man. So, yeah, Phil did this fucking ridiculous fake apology from Phil here. It's cringe as hell, and I don't believe a single word. I'm gonna wind it. But yeah, I don't believe a single word Phil's saying right now about this fucking bullshit.
After that, I swear to God, that player was... every hit was a perfect counter hit. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Every hit is a perfect counter hit to everything I'm doing. And I would like to play that Marisa more, but the thing is, in the heat of the moment, I got so heated, I started, doing my usual insulting bullshit, I think the player was actually quite good. Now I go back and I think about the match and I'm like, that person knew that when I did a medium punch Blanca ball from full screen, they visually identified the medium punch Blanca ball, knew it was going to stop a tiny bit in front of them, waited for the Blanca ball to land in front of me, and then pressed medium punch twice to do a 70% combo. And I'm like, so either they're the luckiest person on the planet, or they actually are really good, But that's the thing, like in the heat of the moment, you just keep thinking, that's the luckiest person on the planet, right? But then after the fact, I think about it, I'm like, no, actually, I think they're actually pretty good. And they were reading me, and they were learning, because the first match, I did kick their ass, right? And then after that, all of a sudden, it's like everything was perfect adaptation to what I was doing. I was like, oh shit, this is what I gotta get used to at this master level. I've never encountered this before. When you're grinding through Diamond against every shitty ass pattern player out there, you're not used to people actually knowing how to counter what you're doing and stuff. And now I gotta get used to that. And that Blanca player was tricky. That Blanca player had some really tricky things to catch you in the corner. Expect you to try to get out, and then nope, catch you right back in the corner. And I liked that about the Blanca player. So I actually played a couple really interesting, good players, and the good part was, it was fair. Because I was playing against PS5 against PS5. It wasn't, oh, I'm playing a PC player, and this person just, everything they do counter hits, and none of my moves come out, and I have no chance to react, because if I feel like I'm in slow-mo with their,
Burger.
Those were good matches. I like those. I want more matches like that. And I feel like at master level, if I keep grinding away, I will get those matches. You know, but the trick is, I guess I have to turn off crossplay to get those matches. Because I'm not going to have fun playing a top player who has insane advantage on me. That's not fun at all. It's like, not only is it the uphill climb of this person is insanely good, plays the shit out of this game, but now also everything I do is slow and has a chance to not come out. Like, what the fuck is going on? So, moving forward, what will I do? I don't know yet. But I would like to maybe continue to play some matches only crossplay off and see how that goes. Honestly, yes, I want to play more Blanca, but I would like to actually switch to Lily as well. Honda now, I'm kind of rusty with. But recently I played with Lily. Blanca, I think, is the character I played the most with. I think I want to go back to Lily for a little bit, just for variety's sake. To say, hey, let's mix it up so it's not always Blanca that I'm playing with. So I think I might do that as well moving forward. Now you might say, well, when are you playing again? That I can't answer. Because as you're going to see, now we're going to head into the schedule segment of the podcast. This week is crazy. I don't know how much progress I'm going to make in the games I'm trying to finish. And because of that, I can't answer when I'm playing Street Fighter again. I can tell you this. I'm absolutely playing Street Fighter 6 one more time this week. If not twice, but I don't know what nights yet. Okay, so now let's get to that segment. All right. My nose is itching really bad. So, ready? Let's talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. Today, it is more Assassin's Creed Mirage on this main stream. Let's continue on with the plot of the game. Let's see where it takes us, what the missions are, and excited to see what's in store. I feel like we just started because we did. We're 3 hours in, but you know that's a very small taste with the intro. Today we'll get more into the main meat of the game and see how it goes. So thank you for being here. I hope that you will enjoy. All right. Tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. It will be the end game and possible conclusion of Lies of P. I don't know if we'll beat Lies of P tonight, but it's possible. We're on a boss that is quite challenging, but at the tail end of my last stream, I almost beat the boss. I was actually like close, like down to the final third of the second phase, and then I ran out of time. So we'll see. If I beat that boss tonight, relatively quickly, right? I don't know how much is left in the game past that boss. So I guess we'll have to see what's next, after that boss. But from what I'm to understand, this is what people are saying now. The final boss of the game has been nerfed to the point where the final boss of the game is significantly easier to beat than the boss that I'm on now. So technically, once I pass this boss, it's pretty smooth sailing till the end of the game. It's just a matter of time. So I don't know how much more is past this boss, because I'm not spoiling. So let's see what happens tonight. If I do beat this boss relatively quickly tonight, maybe I'll beat the whole game tonight. If not, I have another stream set for later on this week on a late stream to wrap it up. So I don't have to beat it tonight. It's not, oh my god, terrible if I don't beat Lies of P tonight. But if I beat it, great. Then we move on to other stuff, okay? So let's see what happens on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. It's been a great playthrough. I hope you'll join me for this endgame's most challenging stuff, okay? Tomorrow, it's React Day. Every Sunday's React Day, right? So I hope you will join me tomorrow. After the Level 1 podcast, we jump over to DSP Reacts. Since tomorrow is React Day, FYI, if you are a channel member over on DSP Reacts, this is your final chance to post up your clips for the show. Now, I'm just going to forewarn everyone. If you post up detractor clips, I'm not going to be watching detractor clips, and I'm going to tell you, you're not going to do that again, because if people keep posting up detractor clips, I'm just going to not allow them to post up clips anymore, okay? People think that they're going to derail my whole show now with detractor clips. I'm not watching detractor shit. I told you last week, I eliminated stuff. I'm not watching that toxic shit. It's nonsense. It's a waste of everyone's time, including mine and yours. We're not doing that, okay? So just to forewarn everyone, if you thought you were wise and you posted up detractor clips this week, you may want to go back and delete them and put something else in their place. Now would be your last chance. You've got about 10 hours today to do that, because as I finish my late night stream tonight, then I will be posting up the playlist for tomorrow's show, and then, have it set up so that tomorrow you'll start nominating the videos for next week's show. By the way, if you post up something Halloween or horror themed, very much that would make a lot of sense. We are in the midst of October. It'd be great to have some horror themed stuff for the month, okay? Okay. All right. Continuing on. Tomorrow night, the late stream, okay, is going to be the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 beta. Now, from what I'm to understand, it goes public tomorrow, correct? So I'm going to play it on PS5, and I want to do like a 2 to 2.5 hour stream of me trying out the Modern Warfare 3 beta to see how it is, to see how it plays, to see if I'm interested in it, and to see if you guys like it, all right? I don't know how it's going to go. I hope it does go public, because they said it was 8th to 10th is the public beta, correct? So, yes, I would absolutely like to play this tomorrow night on the late stream and give it a taste and see what it is. This is going to be exactly the same situation that happened with Call of Duty Vanguard a few years ago, where I had no idea if I wanted to play it or not. I played the beta, and my god, the beta was so bad that I decided to skip it, and it was the best decision I'd ever done, because everyone said that was the worst Call of Duty in so many years, and they had to go back to the drawing board after that because they fucked it up so bad. So, let's see how Modern Warfare 3 plays tomorrow night. If it comes out, I hope it actually does come out. If it's not for some reason, we'll just do more Lies of P. But I think that it is supposed to be tomorrow. Tomorrow comes out, and I'll play tomorrow night, okay? Monday, the daytime stream on Monday will hopefully be the conclusion of the Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways DLC. We're already 6 hours into a DLC I was told was only 5 hours long. Funny how that happens. We have to finish Chapter 5's boss, and then into Chapters 6 and 7. So I hope you'll join me for that, and hopefully we can wrap it up on Monday. Monday night's up in the air. It could be the conclusion of Lies of P, or it could be the Modern Warfare beta if the Modern Warfare beta didn't work on Sunday. Or maybe it could be Street Fighter 6. See, I don't know yet. It's kind of up in the air. I don't know what's going on. Then on Tuesday, it'll be more Assassin's Creed Mirage. And the late night stream, again, is up in the air depending on what we need to finish up. And then on Wednesday, more Assassin's Creed Mirage. And Wednesday night, again, up in the air. But I'm hoping to, like I said, at least get another Street Fighter 6 stream in by the end of the week. Wrap up Lies of P. Wrap up the Resident Evil DLC. Those are my goals for the week, okay? Now, as of next week, the new game is Lords of the Fallen. Am I going to play Lords of the Fallen? I have no idea. I mean, it sounds like we're just about to beat Lies of P, and then we're going to head into another Soulsborne game. I don't know how that's going to work, quite honestly. I don't know if it even would work, quite honestly. I guess we'll have to see. The next game after Lords of the Fallen is on the 17th, and that's Sonic Superstars. Okay? Then on the 20th, we've got both Spider-Man 2 and Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and then coming up just a week after that is Alan Wake 2. And those are the games that I'm very interested in playing. There are more games coming out, but I think those are the ones I need to focus on and make sure that I can, get through. Obviously, I want to beat Assassin's Creed Mirage as soon as possible. So that's why I'm playing it 4 times this week. Maybe if I balance it next week with Lords of the Fallen, we can finish it before other new releases start hitting. We'll have to see. But again, that depends on if I'm playing Lords of the Fallen or not. As for Starfield, yeah, as you see, there's literally no time for Starfield this week. It's either going to be me finishing up Lies of P, Resident Evil 4 DLC, or playing Street Fighter 6. There's just no time for Starfield. It's supposed to be a late night chill stream vibe, and we don't have time for late night chill streams with everything going on. So, I mean, it's sad, but I will bring it back when we have time for late night chill streams, whenever that may be. I just don't know when that's going to be with all these releases coming out, okay? Okay, so, ladies and gents, that's what's going on with the schedule. Now, it is time for a certain segment. It's time for my favorite segment. It's time for your favorite segment. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for that segment we all know and love as DSP News. How y'all doing this morning? Welcome to the news desk. We only have one story to talk about today, and I have to say it's kind of sad, okay? As you guys know, this last 1 to 2 weeks, I forget exactly what the date was. Excuse me. CD Projekt Red released the long-awaited update and DLC expansion for Cyberpunk 2077 called Phantom Liberty. This was well anticipated by fans of CD Projekt Red, especially after, as we all know, the insanely bad launch of Cyberpunk, the 2 to 3 years they've now been patching and trying to fix and upgrade this game. And finally, with this update, supposedly, the game is supposed to be playing at its full capacity of what it was actually intended to be. All right? The bugs are fixed. The world supposedly now functions, right? Police work better now. Gameplay elements have been improved. And people are overall saying it is a much better game than it was 2-3 years ago at launch. Now, for transparency purposes for everyone here, I played it at launch, all right? Even though the game had tons of technical issues, which of course everyone made fun of, that actually wasn't my criticism of the game. My problem was that I felt the core gameplay elements just weren't very fun. You had gunplay and hacking and environmental exploration that was very similar to Deus Ex, only Deus Ex did it better. You had, almost gunplay similar to Borderlands in a lot of cases, almost like it was a looter shooter, and I think Borderlands did it better. The narrative-based structure of the game, I felt that other RPGs had done it better. The world, at first, admittedly, the world was intriguing to me. The world of this post-apocalyptic, cyberpunk deal, where everything's been commercialized, right? And it's fun for like maybe 5 hours. And then after 5 hours, essentially, we basically get to a point where it's like, okay, this is not fun anymore because everywhere I go, it's like a billboard. And the billboard is like so obnoxious. It's like, a big robot penis or something. And it's, oh yeah, pay for the pump machine sucker or whatever. Okay, I get it. Sex is commercialized. Health is commercialized. You could customize your body. It's all commercial. I get it. But when you see it for like the 5th, 7th, 10th, 20th, 40th, 80th hour, it's just not, it doesn't have the same impact. Instead, it's just obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like the entire universe is based around this premise. It's like, okay, the universe of The Witcher has some gross, obnoxious stuff, but it's also kind of a fun fantasy universe. The universe of Cyberpunk is literally just obnoxious. It's not fun. It's actually annoying. Like, I didn't find it fun or interesting. After the first few shock value hours, it just becomes so, like, you're so desensitized to everything in the world that the whole appeal of it isn't funny anymore, And there's entire plot lines kind of based around this. Like, this is stupid, A lot of the content is superfluous or not interesting that's in the game. Out of all the quest lines I did, like my favorite quest lines was there was a serial killer you had to hunt down with a detective companion. That was fun. And there was a plot line where a politician was being mind controlled and used as a puppet for a giant like organization, clandestine group. That was really neat. Those plot lines resonated with me, and I still remember them years later because they were so well executed. Okay, but for every one of those plot lines, there was a dumb cyberpunk plot line that was over the top, drugs and sex and stupid, and it wasn't interesting. It was just dumb and hackneyed, in my opinion. Lowbrow, bad writing, just shitty. And when you combine gameplay elements from other franchises that are done better in other franchises with a world that just wasn't that interesting but more annoying than anything. Like I told you guys, when I was playing Cyberpunk, I probably enjoyed myself 20% of the time I played the game. Only 1/5 of the time that I played Cyberpunk 2077 did I have any fun. That's not good. That's a very low percentage rate. Okay? So when you guys asked me, hey, are you going to buy Phantom Liberty and play it? Did you hear they improved the game? You know what my answer is? Fuck no. I'm not spending any more money on that game. I didn't like the original, and it wasn't because the game was a broken mess at launch. It's because the game just itself wasn't fun. It was a 20% enjoyment rate game for me, so why would I put myself through that? I know it'll happen. I'll buy the expansion. It'll run better. It won't have crashing. It won't have graphical issues. The police probably work better. And I'll just sit there, and I'll be bored to tears, not liking the game, and then there'll be one mission I like, and then I'll be bored to tears again. So that's why I didn't get it. But more power to you. If you're someone who wanted to play more Cyberpunk, maybe you enjoyed Cyberpunk a lot, and you're upset that it was such a broken mess at launch, you've been waiting for them to fix it, and now they fixed it, enjoy, right? The expansion is out. But why am I bringing this up on DSP News? Well, ladies and gentlemen, since Phantom Liberty released, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Okay, you ready for this? It sold a meager 3 million copies. For the record, Cyberpunk sold way, way more than that overall as a new release, meaning the vast majority of people who have Cyberpunk opted to not play the expansion. They just don't care about it anymore. First impressions were a bitch, and since the game was junk at launch, they have no desire to go back and play this expansion.
I mean, the game's a few years old by now, isn't it? So it's somewhat understandable that when the fucking game was initially fucking bought all those fucking years ago, and people got it, you know, like, a lot of fucking people would have stopped playing the fucking game by this point in time. 3 million, I don't think it's too bad overall. It could also could fucking be better. But people are still playing the game today. There's still demand for it today. They made a fucking DLC for it, and 3 million fucking people bought it. So, to me, that's... I mean, it's fucking hell, putty. That's an interesting number, isn't it? I'm not going to play the 6 million clip. No right now, anyway.
Alright, now the problem with that is that CD Projekt Red spent the vast majority of their time and resources fixing this game in the last 2 years. So, literally all they worked on was this. It came out, and only a very small percentile of those who bought the game cared. So, what does that mean? It means that the company is in hot water because, ladies and gentlemen, after these sales results were announced, listen to this. You ready for this? The value of CD Projekt Red has dropped 27% in a week. Over 1/4 of the value of the company was lost on the publicly traded stock market because people are not buying this expansion. Sad part is that people playing it are saying it's good. They're like, it's good, it's reviewed well, but people just, in general, don't want to go back to this game. They say the game was supposed to be good 2 years ago. We don't care about going back and spending more money on this expansion. You should have had the game good 2 years ago at launch. So the problem with that is, all right, according to the reports about CD Projekt Red, all right, listen to this. It cost them almost $100 million to make Phantom Liberty, which is a humongous budget for just an expansion.
Jeez, that's okay. If that's true, fucking hell, man. That is a huge amount of fucking money for a DLC. I mean, in this kind of situation, you know, Phil's a fucking bumble and idiot. That does not make it sound fucking good for the company to have invested that fucking much in a DLC into... Jesus, man, I don't think it'd be that fucking high. Is it actually fucking $100 million they fucking spent on a fucking DLC for fucking Cyberpunk? Fuck me.
Okay, the next release that CD Projekt Red is planning on making, all right, is many years down the road. You know, they already have announced multiple Witcher products, correct? I think there's like a new Witcher, I don't know if it'll be Witcher 4. I think there's supposed to be a spin-off as well. And they've already said there'll be no further updates to Cyberpunk. This was it. Now they're going to start working on Cyberpunk 2. Okay, in addition, CD Projekt Red had already announced that their next plan is to open a new studio in North America, which is going to be all new employees that they need to hire to start designing new games. So, what is going to happen is the question, because if they've lost over 1/4 of their value of a company in 1 week, unless sales start to spike for Phantom Liberty, this could be disastrous for the company. It could.
And my take for what it's fucking worth. Now keep in mind, I have no fucking expertise in fucking game developing or marketing or anything. But my take for what it's fucking worth, you know, Cyberpunk has run its course in terms of trying to invest money into it from a game developer's point of view. You know, they spent $100 million on a fucking DLC for the fucking game. It's 2 years old. That's a fucking ridiculous amount of fucking money. That's an irresponsible amount of money to fucking blow through. And I imagine a decent chunk of that money, like, I imagine like maybe a couple of million at the very fucking least, was trying to fucking make sure that Idris Elba was paid for his fucking efforts in voice acting and probably motion capture stuff as well for the game. At least I imagine that's how it would fucking work, you know, I don't know. But, Jesus fucking Christ, man. I think they should fucking just say, okay, we're done with Cyberpunk now, let's focus on new games instead, and that way we can try and just build something again from the ground up. Rather than trying to, you know, gain, you know, some popularity back in Cyberpunk, which is 2 years old by this point. A lot of people have moved on from it at this fucking point in time, I don't know. That's my take on it anyway, just obviously, especially based on the fucking returns anyway. But from, you know, investing that much money into the DLC, I don't know. But, yeah, funny how Phil was not seemingly upset about the fucking company losing a whole bunch of fucking stock value. He was fucking practically crying when fucking, what was the fucking, what was that fucking game called? The fucking, basically the one he kept comparing to fucking, I can't actually fucking remember the name of the fucking games. Jesus Christ, but yeah, Phil, like a few months ago, was crying about fucking the sequel to... Yeah, that's that fucking Bjorn, Callisto Protocol. The fucking stock price of Callisto Protocol company or whatever fucking tanked a wee bit, you know, and Phil was basically crying about it. Like, people are, you know, losing their money and their livelihood and they've got to support their fucking families. Like, he was acting like he was a fucking stockholder in that fucking company. So, oh, Phil suddenly fucking cares about fucking stock value prices for this particular fucking company. And yet here, he seems to be practically gloating about the fucking, you know, Project Red losing value.
Be seen that this company, even though it could be publicly seen they did the right thing, right? They developed the product, they released it 2 years ago. It was broken. It was buggy. It was completely unfinished. It should not have been sold in that state. It became the whipping boy of the gaming community, right? Everyone jumped on that bandwagon of making fun of Cyberpunk. And they knew to save face, to get back to being a reputable game developer, they had to fix this problem. They took 2 years and $100 million to do it. They knew that if they didn't, if they just said, fuck it, let's not do it, all right? Let's just move on to the next. I think it actually would have made them look worse, right? But in this case, I guess financially, was it the right decision? Because even though they put all this time, effort, and money into fixing their wrong, right? It doesn't seem like the vast majority of people who bought the original game really even care. And now Wall Street is upset with that, the fact that all this time and effort for the last 2 years seems to have kind of been a waste, and now they've lost a lot of their value. And again, when you don't have another product right around the corner to sell and start making money for your company again, and you already have planned expansions, that's going to be even more money spent, that is not good. So what will happen, we don't know. You know, I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think that one horrible mistake should be the end of anything. I don't think that because CD Projekt Red goofed the launch of Cyberpunk, even though I don't like Cyberpunk, all right? It's fine for me to not like the game and move on and not have to harp on this company, you know, in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? I still like things CD Projekt Red has done. I really like Witcher 3. I want to see more Witcher games. I would like to see them do other projects. If they make a Cyberpunk 2, I probably won't care. But there are other things I feel that they are up to the task of making great games. And I don't think that this one mistake should be a permanent slight on their record forever. I think they can still do great things. I don't want to see the company tank now because this one mistake that they're going to forever never live it down, right? I hope that's not the case. I hope that this is maybe just a temporary thing and they will recover from it. I really don't want to see them fail as a company because of this. But yikes. Yeah, losing 27% of the value of your company is a horrible thing to happen to any company. And especially when it's like, oh, well, after 2 years of effort fixing our mistake, hopefully this goes well, and then immediately you lose 27% of the value of your company. The moment it releases. It's like, huh? Like, wait, no, that's not what was supposed to happen. We're hoping it would go the other way. No. Anyway. There you go. That's the news. That's it. That's all I got. I was looking for more news. I couldn't really find much other news for today. So that's what I got for today. Hopefully they recover. All right? All right. Folks, thank you for chilling with me today. It's getting very hot in here already, and we haven't even started with the game yet. It's already getting pretty hot in here just for the podcast. So plan on me having to use this thing a bunch today. And like I said, might have to get some cold compresses and things later for my neck and everything as I play with no air conditioning. Okay, so I think at this point, what I'd just like to say is thank you all for being here, and thanks to those who support my content. As you know, I'm very different from many other content creators. You're not going to find product placements. You're not going to find paid promotions or referral codes on my streams. I do my best to minimize advertisement on my stream. I only usually take one ad break for a live stream. Because of that, I rely heavily on crowdfunding to make ends meet, and you've allowed me to be who I want to be and be true to myself as a content creator and content curator for 15 years, and I appreciate that. If you like the content today, please support it in some way. Notably, my goals for the week. Number one, I want to boost my member numbers again. As you can see, we lost over 50 members in the last few days. They've expired. It would be great if you wanted to support the channel or the community here. If you could become a member or give some memberships to the community, that would help a ton. And trust me, people would be very happy to have those memberships right now. With all the new games coming out, to be able to use emotes, to have unlimited chat on the live streams rather than have to abide by slow mode, to have priority to nominate games for the Halloween event. All of these things I know people would absolutely love. So please consider becoming a member or, again, getting some memberships today. Other thing, I'm trying to hit the tier 1 tips goal every stream this week. So if you can help me out with that, especially with the cost of games coming up, that's going to be very high this month. I have to buy like 5-6 games coming up throughout the next few weeks. It would be great if you could help me out with some tips there. That would be amazing. Okay? Okay, that's that. That's all I got. I'm not going to plug any further. What I will do is some shoutouts. So we start off today with Mr. Game Master with a $5 super chat. Let's get him on the leaderboard and let's see what he has to say. Mr. Game Master with the first super chat says the following. Hi DSP, I know you're still 50-50 on Lords of the Fallen. I see an early walkthrough, smooth FPS, beautiful graphics, and different developers from the first game. Yes, everyone's been saying that Lords of the Fallen is made by a totally different company, or not a different company, but a different group of developers than the ones who made the last one. Which leads me to ask the question, why call it Lords of the Fallen? The original game was a buggy piece of dog shit at launch. So why give it the same name when obviously people are going to make that association? They should have just named it something different, in my opinion. And then maybe, you know, it wouldn't have had that negative stigma associated with it. You see, for me, there's two factors involved with Lords of the Fallen. Okay? Factor number one is that I'm literally just finishing Lies of P, which I've now been playing for, what, 2-3 weeks? And it's been an outstanding game. Way better than I originally thought it was going to be. Okay? And that's a great thing, obviously. And I don't know if I'm really up to playing another Soulsborne game this soon. You know, it's been not, you know, I'm not even done with this one. And now another one's about to come out, within a week, right? So it's like, do I want to go from a Soulsborne to a Soulsborne? That's, crazy jump. In addition to that, again, with me playing Assassin's Creed Mirage, and then I'm going to start playing Sonic Superstars, Super Mario Wonder, and Spider-Man 2, and then we've got Alan Wake 2, I don't know how I'm also going to play Lords of the Fallen. So when you're looking at the landscape of things, what's the one thing coming up that's incredibly similar to something I just did, and looks like there's probably not enough time to really play and enjoy it? Lords of the Fallen. That's like that's the one that looks like it's the one to skip, sadly. My concern is, if I play Lords of the Fallen, I start playing it, and then everything else starts coming out, and now we just don't have enough time to focus on it. What if we get like 12, 15 hours into it, but now all the other new games come out? Now what do I do? Right? Literally, what do I do? I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to figure that out, because it's going to be too much to juggle, I feel. But it's definitely something to talk about, and we have about a week. Today's Saturday. We have about a week, because it comes out Friday the 13th. Yeah, wow, it comes out on Friday the 13th. You want to talk about bad luck? Bad luck. Buy Lords of the Fallen on Friday the 13th. Anyway, yeah, let's see. Let's talk about it over the week. But I'm not 100% against getting it yet. I'm not. I just don't know how it's going to be viable and balance it with everything else, quite frankly. So, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, Hypnotic Jinx is here today. First of all, to just re-up their membership for 4 months at the Ultra Supporter level. Says, glad my membership kept up. Hello to all the new faces in chat. Thank you, Hypnotic Jinx. For those who don't remember, Hypnotic Jinx earlier this year was incredibly supportive, frequently gifting memberships, tipping, and supporting the streams. We haven't seen Hypnotic Jinx in a while, so I welcome you back, Hypnotic Jinx, and I hope that you've been doing well, whatever you've been up to. Now, in the meantime, Hypnotic Jinx just gifted 20 memberships to the channel. 20. That is huge. Congratulations to the following people: Xantar, Clint Saunders, Viking Philly, Foam Sword, Only Iced Infinite, Tommy Oliver, Robbie Pezos, Toasty, Wiley Coyote, Zeladon, Brandon, UFC Chad, or UF Chad, Jake, Juan David, Jeremiah, Life at the Outpost, Fallen on the Sand, Derek, Sweet Harmonies AMVs, and Mr. I Gamer. Congrats to all of you on each getting a gifted membership. And that will jump our membership numbers up to 626, which is absolutely excellent, obviously. My goal for the whole week is 650, and we had lost so many, I was already like, man, I didn't think it was going to be feasible. But with those gifted memberships right there, that's a great jump back in the right direction, okay?
Thank you very much to Lorna Guardian for Super Chat, who says, Phil, you don't have to play every single new fucking release, and I agree with you. In fact, Phil is actually skipping some new releases because he doesn't think he's going to have the time to fucking play it. You know, and, but yeah, it's one of those fucking things where he's still got this fucking mentality where he has to fucking play these big hot new games to try and keep up fucking hype and fucking popularity on his fucking dying fucking channel. And it's like, Phil, it doesn't really matter what you fucking play. End of the fucking day, your fucking internet's going to fucking support you regardless, because it's all about you more in the game. Like, you had a fucking closet cleaning stream where you're giving like $600 odd fucking dollars in tips. It is not the game which is a fucking factor anymore in terms of keeping your ass afloat and able to fucking pay the bills. It's basically fucking your deadheads. It's indoctrinated into fucking supporting you through thick and thin. Hypnotic Jinx, aka OIC, with his sock account, having to fucking spend $2,000 of his own fucking money every month to try and keep Phil's memberships afloat, to appease Phil. Look, that's something to laugh at. Phil's been gifted 20 members here, and he's going to be given $100 as well, with a tip or some push by Hypnotic Jinx. Phil, that is hilarious to me. I know people get fucking pissed off. Ah, Phil's giving money, for fuck's sake. Phil blows strap money every single fucking night on the usual fucking crap. WWE champions, fucking, DoorDash, maybe some fucking little random trip to Total fucking Wine to grab some more fucking gin or some pish. The money never stays. The money is blown through immediately. And who does it fucking hurt more? It hurts his fans more. It means that fucking people like OIC have to fucking keep selling their fucking kidneys or whatever. They fucking make sure they can keep up with Phil's fucking ridiculous demands of his 650 members because he's always fucking losing them. Nobody wants to fucking renew a membership. There are hundreds of gifted memberships on DSP's channel, and nobody wants to fucking spend $4 and fucking paying for it themselves. And so this fucking same usual suspects have to fucking keep giving Phil thousands every month to keep that fucking number, that overinflated fucking number at 650. Because that's what Phil demands. That is what he's asking for. Phil, at some point you're going to fucking bleed these fuckers dry. At some point, OIC is going to fucking rob some bank just to make sure you're fucking happy and keep you afloat. Phil, stop being so fucking greedy. For the sake of your own fucking fans, who are fucking bleeding themselves dry, they're going without fucking meals sometimes just to fucking make sure they can contribute to you, because apparently you fucking need it more than them.
Man, I didn't think it was going to be feasible. But with those gifted memberships right there, that's a great jump back in the right direction, okay? So thank you to Hypnotic Jinx very, very much for those gifted memberships. Okay, Jade, good to have you here. Sorry, again, you're feeling sleepy because of allergies. I hope you feel better. Okay, so thank you, Jinx. All right, I think that is it on the YouTube side of things. I didn't know because that Radical Jaws is from last night. Radical Jaws did a super chat at the end of my stream. I missed it. Sorry, Radical Jaws. I know you're probably not here, but sorry that I missed it. Thank you for the super chat last night. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna swing over to the tip side of things. And ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. I received a $100 tip from Jinx. Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand what that means? Are you?
It means we had to see the fucking brand new $100 tip animation, which Phil's been hyping up massively because he's been desperate for somebody to fucking tip him $100 so he can fucking show it off.
Ready for this? That means we get to see the new $100 animation. For the first time this month, it is the first time you guys will see this animation. It's the first $100 tip I received in October, and it's all gonna happen right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? I hope you're ready, because here it comes. Oh my god. Brownie points if you know what scene this is from. Thank you very much to Jinx for a $100 tip.
Is that it? Was that it? Was that the fucking much hyped best of all animation? Fuck me, man. Look, I know I don't fucking offer much variety in terms of my own animations, but at least mine is better. Of course it's better, because fucking Pixar made it. I basically just stole Pixar Animation's fucking end of his fucking Great Wee song in that video. But yeah, fuck me, Phil. That is what you're hyping up all this time. That is what you're fucking making a big huge song and dance of. I think Phil was lying about how good this animation was just so he can fucking steal $100 from someone. Fucking hell, man.
Someone just said, is that Batman? Is that Batman?
This fucking look on his face, man. I'm so tempted to try and fucking thumbnail his fucking face. Like, it's just this fucking greedy fucking pig look, man. It's like evil satisfaction face. Is there a good frame to use, though? Is there a good frame? Like, we've got the shifty side look here, where he's not smelling as much. The smell gets bigger.
Someone just said, is that Batman?
Wait for it. I'm just thinking, what's the best frame? What's the best frame to... I think as though I don't really like fucking taking like, screenshots of Phil being happy. As rare as it fucking is. So let's see, let me go there. Right, let's see how this looks. Let's test this bastard. Jesus, look at his fucking hair. I don't think I'll be using that. Not a fan of it. Not a fan.
Is that Batman? Yeah, it's Batman, alright. Oh my god. So there you go. First time we got to see it. It is amazing. And since it's so good, I'm playing it a second time. Because I love that animation. And I'm afraid we're probably not going to see it again the whole month. So let's see it a second time. Thank you to Jinx for a very generous $100 tip here today on the stream. For the
way to guilt trip your fucking fans. Oh, you guys probably aren't going to be fucking kind enough to give me another $100, so I'm going to play it again. Since you guys not supporting enough. Hint. Fucking hint.
For those who don't know, yes, that is from the horror classic Beetlejuice, starring the great Michael Keaton. It is the ending scene where he's dead and he's in the waiting room. And he starts making fun of a head shrinker, like voodoo doctor sitting next to him. So the voodoo doctor rubs his head with some dust, and all of a sudden his head gets shrunken just like that. Of course, it's not my face in the movie, it's Michael Keaton, but still.
No shit, Sherlock. Fuck me, thanks for explaining that. That was me thinking Phil Bonnell was fucking in the star role in Beetlejuice for a second.
And if you don't know, yes, they are making Beetlejuice 2. Don't ask me why they waited this long, but they are making Beetlejuice 2.
Thank you very much to Kel Denson for the super chat, who says you can have Hulk Hogan ramming it in. Fuck me, man. There's a fucking graphic fucking mental image I'll fucking struggle to get rid of. Yes, thank you, Kel Denson, for the super chat and the vivid mental image I can now not get out of my head. Thank you for that.
Yes, they are making Beetlejuice 2. Don't ask me why they waited this long, but they are making Beetlejuice 2. I wonder if it'll actually have the original cast members, which would be amazing if they bring back Gina Davis and, what's his name? Michael Baldwin or whatever. Was it Michael Baldwin? It was one of the Baldwins. Which Baldwin was in it? It was when he was very young.
Wasn't it Alec?
I can't remember which Baldwin was in it. Which Baldwin? One of the Baldwin bros.
Alec Baldwin.
Right? It was Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin, thank you. When he was very young. So it does have some of them. It has Winona Ryder and Michael Keaton. Oh, it doesn't have... Oh, come on. They got to bring back Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin for like cameos. That'd be amazing. Anyway. All right, so thank you so much, Jinx. Obviously, now that means we're going to have a hat today. But guys, it's going to be so hot in here. I cannot be wearing a hat that's going to make my head hot. I can't. So we have to limit the hats today significantly. All right. So. Which hat is AC Mirage best? The Los Santos cap, the red fedora, the fake hair hat. I'm trying to think, what are the lightest hats that I have, right? Or, let's see, what's the other light hat? Probably the straw, well, I would say either the straw hat or the beret would be fine. So I'll say straw hat. There you go. Any of those hats should be fine. All right. All right, so let me know. Let's vote. Get to voting, everybody. Now, in addition to that, I received a $15 tip from Darren. He says, regarding Street Fighter 6, I think it's a good idea to remain versus only PS5 players for now and turn the crossplay off. You said repeatedly, you are not looking to compete with extreme tryhards that play 24/7 on PC anyway. I think PS5 versus PS5 Master Rank is fair. Great stream quality, by the way. Cool, I'm glad to hear that. I really want to hear what your guys' feedback is once we get into the game today, if you think it looks better than it did yesterday. Because, like I said, yesterday we were having problems. Changing this encoder setting, hopefully it looks better for you guys, okay? Oh, Jinx! I didn't read you're absolutely right, Jinx. I totally didn't read your message. I'm so sorry. Jinx, no, I'm really sorry. I'm totally sorry, dude. I completely skipped your message. I was so excited about getting a giant tip and the Beetlejuice animation, I didn't read it. Are you ready? I'm going to read this. So he says, well, first of all, to address Darren, I think you're right. I think at least for the next stream, I want to stick to PS5 only, and let's see how it goes. I'm not saying I exclusively want to only play PS5 forever, because like I said, I would like to play notable players, but I don't want to play them with a giant disadvantage. So let's see how it goes, but I think at least next stream we'll go PS5 exclusive, and we'll go from there. All right, so Jinx, thank you so much for the $100 tip. Boy, I'm a goof. I didn't even read his message. You ready? So he says the following. Jinx here, sorry for the long hiatus. I was going through some family stuff. I did decide to take a step back from the internet for a while. Hope I didn't miss much. Well, you missed a lot of playthroughs and a really awesome summer. The summer was quite fun this year with Street Fighter 6. Hope you're well, and that cat is good too. We are. She is. It's good to see all familiar faces and to some new ones. Keep up the good fight. Thank you so much, Jinx. And again, total apologies. My fault. I almost missed this freaking message because I got so excited about the Beetlejuice animation. So, thank you, Jinx. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you missed a lot. You missed the summer of Street Fighter 6, me getting better at fighting games again for the first time in like 15 years, actually playing well in a fighting game, which is wild to think. Tons of RPGs, right? You missed Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, you missed Final Fantasy 16, you missed Diablo 4, you missed an awesome retro playthrough of Chrono Trigger, which I recommend you go watch if you didn't see it. It's so good. What else? Man, there's a lot of good stuff that happened this summer, so definitely check out the stuff you missed. Derek says, Beetlejuice 2 is going to have Catherine O'Hara again. Okay, she was in the original. And Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe? I mean, listen, I'm a fan of Willem Dafoe. I think he's a great actor. I think he'll bring some good stuff to the show, or to the movie, but I wonder what character he'll play. Because he wasn't in the original. Okay.
Well, I imagine this fucking brand new movie, the sequel, are going to have brand new fucking characters, Phil. I mean, it would make no fucking sense to have no single brand new fucking characters written involved in a sequel, would it?
Interesting. All right. Jade, you're welcome. He says, thank you so much for the T-Rex animation. Yes, I took all your suggestions of what to use for Halloween this year, and I tried to implement a lot of those. People said Beetlejuice, I got Beetlejuice. People said T-Rex, I got the T-Rex. Okay. Says he plays an actor in it? An actor playing an actor. There's a word for that. It's called great casting. That's the word for it. Anyway. All right, so guys, here's the deal. We've gotten through shout-outs. We've gotten through everything I had to talk about. If you'd like to do a little bit of Q&A today, please tag me in the chat. Hypnotic Jinx loves the new background. Yes. All kinds of stuff for Halloween this month. I've got different horror-themed things that I've been alternating between. We got horror on the left, right? And we got more traditional gaming on the right, although we do have Potion up here. Don't forget Potion up here, the staple of every Halloween, right? Very nice. Yeah, Beetlejuice was 1988, I remember. I remember when it was a brand new movie. I loved it. I loved the movie. That was an early Tim Burton movie. His early stuff is classic stuff, man. Lady Christmas says, it could be the fact high refresh rate monitors are now more common for PC, and it gives the advantage in Street Fighter 6. You can play at a higher max frames per second. Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. 27 days to your birthday. Juan David, you are counting down. You must really be excited. Did I play any Jurassic Park video games? When I was growing up, let me think about this. I didn't own any, but I swear I rented some. I must have rented at least one or two of those classic platformers on, like, I probably would have been SNES because that was the console of choice for me.
You know what? I'm going to count that as I'm mocking his chat. Oh, hold on a second. Dance, you bastard. I couldn't make Phil dance. Annoying. By now he fucking dances. Fuck me. This could be a good fucking thumbnail though. This fucking face right fucking here, mid fucking pause. Thank you very much to D-Dog for the super chat. It says, the reason for the length for Beetlejuice 2 and no Ferris Bueller's Day Off because of the actor Jeffrey Jones, who is a father in Beetlejuice and the principal in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, is in jail for being a PDF file. Did not realise that. I had no idea. But the actor that played those roles is in prison right now for being a bloody paedophile. That's horrible. And yeah, fuck us. Fucking hope he stays in fucking jail then, Jesus Christ. But there you go. I guess Phil is not aware of that himself, whatever, who knows. Maybe. Who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? It's been a long time since I've seen both those fucking movies. Ferris Bueller's Day Off was a weird fucking movie for me. I enjoy Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but it's just kind of weird to think of that character of Ferris Bueller being a cool guy. But the guy that fucking plays the role, the actor's name, can't find. What's his fucking name, the guy that played Ferris Bueller? His actor and fucking, his real name. You know, him. Like, I've seen him in a whole bunch of fucking movies and he plays this like fucking dorky kind of fucking guy, you know what I mean? And he's like, and then you fucking see Ferris Bueller's Day Off and he's like the fucking coolest person in the movie. He's like, aye, right. Matthew Broderick, thank you very much. Damien Harrison, D-Dog as well, and then Unsold Disguise, everyone's saying it now. Matthew Broderick, aye, cheers. Like, it's like, I know Ferris Bueller was like an earlier movie compared to some of the later movies he's done, like he played a scientist in Godzilla and all that shit. And he's fucking was what else was he? He was fucking he's done a few fucking roles, not shit as well. Yeah, Casey Link says the one who murdered the girl. Yeah, Matthew Broderick, in case you guys didn't know, was on holiday in Ireland one time, and he was involved in a car crash which involved killing. I think it killed 2 people, one involving a little girl. But he never faced prison time for it, because, arguably, he was famous. I think, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he killed 2 people. Some people say he killed 1 person, but, yeah. But, yeah, for whatever reason, Matthew Broderick didn't face any significant jail time or whatever for his accident in Ireland, which involved someone losing their life. Make of that way, Bill, is it favouritism towards Hollywood actors? Who fucking knows? But, yeah, I've always kind of... Oh, you gotta be kidding me on Otley. Apparently, Matthew Broderick was only fined £100 or whatever, you know, like, you know, for that fucking crime. You gotta be fucking kidding me on. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck me, that's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, that's what I was going to take off Mock's chat. He was mocking that person who's celebrating the 27-day countdown to their birthday, and Phil was mocking him, even though Phil himself fucking regularly has a week-long birthday celebration.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
So there we go. Also, I am thinking of doing a thumbnail of this particular fucking face right here. Because to me, this is a funny fucking face. So let me see how it looks when I do the little thing here. Hold on, let me just see. And it looks fantastic. There we go. There's a potential good thumbnail image right there for the card. Good stuff indeed.
So I probably played the SNES version. I think, did I not buy Jurassic Park on the Sega CD? But I don't think I ever played it. I don't know if it didn't work. I don't think I ever played it at all, right? Jinx says, I don't know if it's true, did you hear they're bringing back the Crow? Oh my god. If they bring back the Crow, you know what's gonna happen. They're just gonna reboot it, right? I don't know why they would do that, honestly. The first Crow movie is decent, like pretty good. Sadly, we lost Brandon Lee during the filming of the movie. I was infamous that he died because someone used an accidental real bullet instead of a blank, or was it a malfunctioning blank or something like that? It was so awful. What a tragedy. And then the sequel came out and it stunk. Like, do I really want to see more of the Crow? No, not really. Even if they're rebooting it, I don't really want to see it. So, Mr. Game Master says, now that you've seen Starfield, are you worried about the next Elder Scrolls? Don't you think they need a new engine? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I would honestly say so. I would say they need a new engine. I don't think that this engine is working anymore. They need something new. Seriously. Okay. Let's see here. I played Telltale Games Walking Dead when it was brand new over a decade ago. It was actually one of my most notable playthroughs of the time because those playthroughs were not kind of prominent at that time, and I was one of the bigger gaming YouTubers to cover that game at launch and really enjoy it. It really, it threw me for a loop because I had not really been playing those kind of choose your own adventure games, and I actually didn't know much about Walking Dead at the time. I actually started watching the Walking Dead show around the time I started playing the games, so I didn't really know what it was going to be, but it ended up being really successful to me. Yeah, one of my biggest playthroughs of over 10 years ago, for sure. Any other Gina Davis or Alec Baldwin movies I know? Alec Baldwin, I don't know. He's been in some stuff, but like Gina Davis, I know she was in A League of Their Own, and that was a huge movie when it came out at that time. I don't know. I'm sure I've seen them in a million movies, but, you know, we're talking 1980 stuff. I'd have to go back and think. Did I ever read the Walking Dead comics? Yes, I bought the compendium, the very first ever compendium. And I read pretty much the entire thing. So whatever that first compendium was, I believe it carried them all the way through the plot line where the end of where they're at the prison, and then the prison society falls apart and they're forced to abandon the prison or whatever. I think that's where it ended, and that's where I stopped reading. It's showtime. I used to watch the Beetlejuice cartoon. That was, yes, there was a Beetlejuice children's cartoon. I want you to think about this. The movie is very adult-oriented, right? I mean, there's an F-bomb in it. Beetlejuice is not a family-friendly character in any way, shape, or form. They made a children's cartoon out of it, and Beetlejuice was the hero.
They've done the same for several fucking movies like that, though. They've fucking done the same for The Mask, which is quite adult fucking themed. The Mask, with Jim Carrey. They made a cartoon out of that and made it quite fucking, you know, child-friendly. They've done it for fucking Ace Ventura, I'm pretty sure. Fucking Ace Ventura cartoon form where he's known as fucking edgy and all fucking sex jokes and fucking butt-talking and all that jazz. But there's probably fucking butt-talking in the fucking cartoon as well, because that's kind of funny for kids. But you get what I'm saying, though? It's not unusual for these fucking big movies, which are fucking aimed towards, you know, teens and adults, to fucking have some sort of kind of child-friendly cartoon knockoff version of it made for it as well, so the children can also enjoy it to a certain degree.
Villain of the movie, and they made him the hero of the cartoon. You want to talk about mixed messages for kids? Really? Like, oh my god. They did that all the time back in the day. They would take, like, rated R movies, or, you know, movies that were very adult-oriented, and they would convert it into children's content to sell to children. There'd be a cartoon with a bunch of action figures and shit. It's like, wait a minute, did you see the movie? Like, this should not be sold to kids. Like, why did they did it all the time back in the day? They were very shameless about it. Have I looked at the blackout curtains? The problem with my office is twofold. Number one, I have a window with lots of problems. My windows have holes in them because the previous owners were morons, and they didn't want to drill holes in the wall, so they cut holes in the freaking screen. So every year, I have to tape up that screen with weatherproof tape, and eventually I would like to replace it. The problem is the window is a custom size. It's not like a standard window size. It's not up-down windows, it's those side slider windows, whatever they're called. I can't remember what those are called. That's what I have. So to get that screen replaced would cost a lot of money because it's a custom size. So I never replaced that screen. So every year I need to have a way to access it and tape it up. It's really annoying. That's number one. Number two, like I just mentioned, the window is a custom size. So it's not like I could just go to the store and say, hey, I'm just going to buy a standard size window blackout curtain. They don't make them that size. You see, the window, when I got these blinds for the window and I went to the store, the standard size doesn't fit. I had to have someone come out and custom measure and custom cut and design the blinds for my house. So normally, you know, blinds would cost whatever. It cost an insane amount of money. Like I remember each room was around, like, I think this was 150. I think that room was 150. I think the master bedroom was like 200 or more plus tax. So overall, it was like $600 more to get all the blinds in my house because it was all custom work. You couldn't just order them and do them yourself. So if I were to do blackout curtains, it would literally be the same thing. The thing is, I think I probably would be interested in blackout curtains, honestly, to stop the sun. But here's the trade-off. The blackout curtains would not allow a breeze at all. At least with these blinds, I'm getting some air through the slats. Blackout curtains would just block the whole window. So, yes, I would have less heat, but I'd also have zero air circulation, creating stuffiness of the air. So would it even, I don't know if it would help it or not. It might be, I pay a lot of money, someone comes out here, custom measures, custom installs, just to find out it's just as hot because I don't have any air coming in the window when the curtains are down.
I have an idea, Phil. How about you fucking get your fucking dimensions of the window fucking measured, okay? You measure the window dimensions, share that fucking information with your audience, and maybe they can fucking find you a good deal on blackout curtains for your sorry ass, since you fucking can't seem to fucking find anything yourself. Anytime you fucking try and quote a figure, you always say it's over $1,000 for one fucking blackout curtain blind, which is a fucking ridiculous fucking price.
Right? So, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this office, honestly. Right? Darren says, I'm interested in your final thoughts once you beat Starfield. I don't agree with their progression skill tree. You'll never be able to upgrade many things on your first run. It seems to be that's correct. Like, it seems like the game is saying you have to commit to choices. Do you want to be a good pilot? Do you want to be a crafting master? Do you want to be a combat master? Do you want to be a master of dialogue and lockpicking and stealth? Like, you have to specialize in what you want, and that's all you get in one run. And then if you want to get other things, you have to play the game again and again.
That's why it's fucking got such good replayability to it. It's like, that's a fucking staple of the goddamn Fallout series, for fuck's sake. You know, I'd rather fucking be a lucky kind of player this fucking game where I fucking can get all sorts of kind of fortunate fucking breaks and XP boosts, or I'd rather fucking be a tank build this fucking game where I'm tough as hell. I can kill people very fucking easily, or I'd rather be a fucking stealth fucking build. This is what gives the games replayability. The fucking multiple different options and ways to fucking approach these fucking games and different ways to fucking complete missions because you've got different kind of builds.
To unlock the other stuff. And I don't know necessarily, you know, that was the way to go. The fact that you can't really dabble too much is like what I've done. I maxed my speed, I maxed my lockpicking. Now I'm looking at, like, what else should I put stuff into? All right, I'll put some stuff a little bit into the ship stuff. So now my ship is much better, has better weapons. I'm trying to get to the point where I can pilot the higher level ships or whatever. But as I'm doing that, I'm realizing, well, now the crafting's suffering. So now I upgrade my research tree. Now I can craft a little more, right? But I'm like, I'm already 40 hours in. At what point do you say, okay, this is what I'm focusing on? Like, I don't get it. I think that I agree. I think the skill tree, if they wanted that, they should have made it much easier. Like maybe you get 2 skill points a level, so you can diversify your abilities a little more. It makes the game a little bit more fun, feel a little bit more open and customizable. Right now, 90% of the game is running around, talking, and shooting. And then every once in a while, you get to do something a little different. But it really feels like that's the game. Run around, talk, shoot. Run around, talk, shoot. Run around, talk, shoot. That's the whole game. And for a game that was supposed to be unique and different from Fallout or Elder Scrolls, it doesn't feel unique or different. It's exactly the same game with a space theme, but it's the same game you played before over and over. They didn't really innovate. Maybe if they had the ability to go more into those unique skill trees and do things differently, it would have actually felt more unique. But right now, it doesn't really feel like it even has its own identity, quite frankly. Like, the world of Fallout and the world of Elder Scrolls are unique and they resonate. People will remember those worlds forever, right? You can think, when the first thing you think Elder Scrolls, you think about all those cool things about the world of Elder Scrolls, right? Those different things about the design of the world, the different races, all that stuff. When you think Fallout, you think, oh, the post-apocalypse, bottle caps, Nuka-Cola, radiation, ghouls, super mutants. When you think Starfield, what do you think? Shooting things. Spacesuits?
Space.
Generic shit. Nothing. What unique thing do you think about Starfield? Really? I can't even think of one. Can you think of one unique thing that stands out? You say, I will remember that about Starfield, that will resonate? Not at all. It's like the world they created isn't even that interesting. And that's supposed to be their new IP, and it doesn't really work, in my opinion, as something that stands alone. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have the straw hat today. That's what you guys are voting for, right? Oh, yeah. The straw hat is pretty much massively in the lead, so I think I'm just going to end the poll right now. Why not, right? Cool. Will Tekken 8 coming out next year compete with Street Fighter 6? Well, here's the thing. I like Tekken. I like Tekken more than Mortal Kombat, for the record. I really do. The thing is, I'm dog shit at Tekken. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm terrible at Tekken. I like the game. The graphics are great. The lore is interesting. The gameplay elements are sound. But I suck ass at Tekken. For me to get good at that game, it's going to take a lot of time and effort. And I don't know if you guys want to see me invest that much time and effort into a second fighting game. You know, I'll get it. I'll play it. I'll have fun. I'll give it a shot. But I am terrible. Like, I dropped playing Tekken competitively around the time of Tekken 4. So you're talking like 3 to 4 missed games where I didn't learn the tech. So that's how far behind I am, you know? You want to know what I was good at? Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Remember that? I was pretty good at that. That game I was good at. That was the last one I really cared about.
Make the bad man stop. Bruh.
Ugh. I sneezed when I was in the closet. It's not good. So now I really, I'm on safari or something. Look at me. I got my straw hat. I look like I'm supposed to be in Jurassic Park right now, right? Like I'm on adventure.
Yo, Phil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
This is great. Who am I? What character am I? I don't know. I'm lion hunting. I need a drink with an umbrella. There you go. Derek, I'm not too interested in talking about Deadpool 3 and movie sequels, just so you know. I didn't even see Deadpool 2, so. Jay says, Jurassic Park was the first horror movie I saw, and the second was actually Beetlejuice. Wow. There you go. Although, again, I would say Jurassic Park's more of a horror movie. I wouldn't say Beetlejuice is a horror movie. It's just a wild Tim Burton weird movie. I gotta blow my nose now because I sneezed. Hold on, guys. Ugh. Ugh.
Tay.
Ugh. Okay, much better. Where did I get the straw hat from? I ordered it off of Amazon. Yeah, I ordered it off of Amazon. This was from when I played One Piece, the One Piece RPG earlier this year, and people were interested in a new hat, so I ordered it off Amazon as a Luffy hat. Oh, it doesn't really look like a Luffy hat. Like, it looks more like an outdoor hat. Like, it goes with the shirt. It really does go with the shirt, right? So Darren says, too bad there's not any good Jurassic Park games to play. You look perfect for it. Maybe one day we'll do a Jurassic Park marathon. We'll have to find all classic Jurassic Park games to play of something, right? Excuse me. How much was the fan I got? This? I've had this for many years. I have no idea how much it cost. I bought this 100 years ago, probably during a hot summer. Made in China. Patent's pending. It doesn't have a year on the bottom. Made in Chicago, Illinois. USA made. Wait, what? Listen to this. O2 Cool. Based in Chicago, Illinois, USA. Made in China.
There is no way that Phil has fucking lied about the fucking Luffy hat. Because Otto Insane is trying to claim at the time he said it was a gifted. He had that hat gifted to him. So I think there's a very simple way we can fucking rectify this and find out it's the truth. What was it called? Let's go call it a straw hat and then look for the oldest result. Not that old. Oh, fuck me, hold on. When did he get the fucking hat? When did he get the fucking Luffy hat? How old is that? That's only a couple of years old, isn't it? So I think it's going to be after Ghost of Tsushima or whatever, so you fucking... Because he was playing the game specifically for it, wasn't he? Was it actually this year? You got to be kidding me on, it wasn't this year, was it? Oh, here it is, One Piece Odyssey. One Piece Odyssey, hold on. Give me a second to actually, there's an easy way to fucking find this podcast. Although I may have fucking deleted the podcast where it fucking showed up. So hang on, so it was like February this year. We don't have anything going back before that. God damn it. So I remember Phil fucking Math, we did a whole bunch of fucking podcasts. I think we don't have that on his channel anymore because it's gone. But if I remove this and just get rid of fucking Advanced and go back to Straw Hat, yeah. So hold on, let me see something, let me just test something very quickly. Oblivion. Let's see if he fucking mentions it. Fucking Stream 2. So when else does he fucking mention the Straw Hats? Because this is part 1. No, of like One Piece Pirate Warriors. Or part 2 even. Wait, hold on. That's part 2. Demo. I'm just trying to think here. What went, so hold on. Is there evidence that it fucking exists? When he fucking said he was gifted this? Let's see what he says here about the Straw Hat. Let's rewind this part here and see what he fucking says, okay? Rewind the 20 seconds, see what fucking said.
It's weird because her first name is not Nico. Her name is Robin, right? So when they say Nico Robin, why are they saying that? Like, is that supposed to be a surname or... It's a little confusing. Because her real name is just Robin. Right? Mighty Excite Apple? Oh, I'm mighty excited for that. A Straw Hat would match the game perfectly.
So it's also a fucking time when he's no fucking got the fucking hat, I think, is an option. People tell me if I can look for Luffy hat instead of Straw Hat. I will look for Luffy hat. No results, I guess. Luffy is not spelled that way. Luffy? How do you spell Luffy? Or Luffy? Here we go, 17 results, the Luffy hat. Oh wait, he may have fucking mentioned it in his daily crap. From like the start or whatever. We talk about playthroughs. Silly Luffy hat. Don't have a silly Luffy hat. I'm trying to think here. Check this. Hold on. I'm determined to get to the fucking bottom of this. Was it seriously part 13? So yeah, thank you very much to Brian. Brian A in the chat found this and sent it to me. This is part 13 of his fucking playthrough. And this is him talking about the Luffy hats. Well, we're at playing 10-15 seconds after the timestamp. He's retrieving the hat.
Big shout out to the fan and viewer who donated this straw hat last week. It actually arrived 1 week ago today.
Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that bullshit? Phil lied when he said it, so did he lie there? Or did he lie now? Apparently a fan donated and gifted his fucking hat. Let me hear it one more time. Let me hear Phil's admission of guilt, essentially.
Big shout out to the fan and viewer who donated this straw hat last week. It actually arrived 1 week ago today. So this is the first time that I'm actually able to wear it on stream, because the first time that I've had it when we hit the goal on a One Piece stream. So here we go. The One Piece Luffy straw hat for you guys.
So there we go. So Phil was lying through his fucking teeth when he was fucking discussing. What did he fucking say before about the hat?
Excuse me.
Yes, I counted that burp.
How much was the fan I got? This? I've had this for many years. I have no idea how much it cost. I bought this 100 years ago. Probably during a hot summer. Made in China. Patent's pending. Oh, it doesn't have a year on the bottom. Made in Chicago, Illinois. USA made. Wait, what? Listen to this. O2 Cool. Based in Chicago, Illinois, USA. Made in China. That's amazing.
I think the Luffy hat thing was also before this. My bad.
When I played One Piece, the One Piece RPG earlier this year. Yeah, I ordered it off of Amazon.
There it is. There it is right there. There's the admission right there.
Where did I get the straw hat from? I ordered it off of Amazon. Yeah, I ordered it off of Amazon.
He answered that so confidently. He wasn't in any doubt whatsoever. It's not one of those fucking things. It was like, did I order this hat or was it gifted? No, straight away. Straight away. Like, I ordered that shit off Amazon. So, I don't know. There's like, one of these things is a lie, you know? So, current day fella's saying this.
Where did I get the straw hat from? I ordered it off of Amazon. Yeah, I ordered it off of Amazon.
Okay. And, back in the fucking day, Phil had said this.
Shout out to the fan and viewer who donated this straw hat last week. It actually arrived 1 week ago today. So this is the first time that I'm actually able to wear it on stream because it's the first time that I've had it.
So, which Phil is lying, I wonder? Is it the past Phil or is it the present Phil? Make up your own mind, but this is another example of why I cannot trust a thing that DSP says. Because he is always fucking constantly lying about the things he is spending money on.
This was from when I played One Piece, the One Piece RPG earlier this year, and people were interested in a new hat, so I ordered it off Amazon as a Luffy hat. Oh, it doesn't really look like a Luffy hat, like it looks more like an outdoor hat, like it goes with the shirt. It really does go with the shirt, right?
So yeah, and then we can skip forward past the fucking bit where we were stopped before, where he's fucking looking at his fucking fan and said, "Hey, look, it's made in China," or it's made in Chicago.
Very smart. Oh, I'm so stupid. All right. I should use the scene of the talking dinosaur from Jurassic Park 3 for an animation. There was a talking dinosaur in Jurassic Park 3? What are you talking about?
I believe it was on the flight where the fucking... What's his fucking face, you know? Like, the fucking guy that's been all fucking feeling whatever. He looked over in the plane when he was sleeping, he had a dream, and the fucking, like, Velociraptor was basically talking to him. The fucking guy called Alan. He was basically having a dream in the fucking plane, looked over, and sat next to him was a Velociraptor, basically fucking saying his name, or some pish. Something like that, anyway. I remember the scene kinda. I do kind of vaguely remember the fucking scene.
What? I certainly don't recall that one. Yes, I have played Turok on the N64. Whatever version that was, that's the one I played back in the day. I actually owned it. It's a dream sequence? Oh, I don't remember that. Dr. Grant falls asleep on the plane and wakes up to a talking velociraptor sitting next to him. I think I remember the scene now. I think I remember it. Will there be more Starfield this year? Probably yes. I just feel like right now it's too crazy busy for us to do it. I think things will start to slow down November, December, and then Starfield will come back as late night chill streams. Because I want to keep going. I've enjoyed the chill streams of Starfield we've done. They serve a purpose. They're entertaining because of the good narrative. We just have to get to the point where I can squeeze them into the schedule again. No, I never played SSX Tricky.
I loved SSX Tricky. Unbelievable fucking game. Unbelievable game. Great soundtrack as well. You know what? At the risk of getting this fucking stream, like, copyright claimed or some pish, I want to fucking play that fucking, fucking intro. The intro fucking just got you hyped up for fucking the game. It's incredible. Let's see. A 12-year-old fucking video. Here we fucking go. Hold on.
Welcome to...
Shush. SSX Tricky was just fucking phenomenal though. Right. This was my fucking jam as a kid.
Welcome to SSX Tricky. This is going to be fun.
This is gonna be very, very interesting.
If that doesn't get you fucking hyped up for fucking gameplay, I don't know what fucking would, man. That was just a banging intro as well. Great fucking tune. The gameplay, just all the fucking tricks you're fucking seeing the guys can fucking do. Brilliant fucking game. I fucking love playing that shit back in the fucking day. Quality stuff, man. Games these days cannot capture that kind of feeling, in my opinion. It's hard to get excited about fucking games these days because it doesn't feel that exciting. I don't know. I sound like some sort of old bastard, I know. But, I mean, games, I mean, maybe it's just because I was a fucking kid back in the fucking day. But playing that fucking game, you know, it's like, oh shit, this is a really fucking fun game. I'm excited to play this fucking game and try fucking all these cool tricks and all that shit and try and get these fucking great scores and all that crap. These days, I don't give a shit, you know. These days, it's like, who cares? But yeah. Maybe it's just because I was young at the time, who knows. But that was a fucking great game.
I look like a combination of Dennis Nedry and Grant. Well, Nedry always wore shirts like this in the movie, right? He was always wearing like a shirt. But I guess Grant would wear this out when he was doing his archaeology work, right? And during the movie. Oh yeah, Michael Keaton is a great actor. I mean, in fact... Thinking back at the body of work Michael Keaton has done, I think I'd be hard pressed to find like a role he was not good in. I can't even think of a single time I was like, man, that Michael Keaton, he sucked. I don't think so. There's a few actors that are like that. You just think like, man, everything they always did was pretty good. Even if the movie wasn't that good, their acting was pretty good, right? I've not seen The Flash yet, I'll be honest. I don't really know if I want to see it. I've heard it's so bad that I don't know if I want to waste my time on it. Really. No, I don't think I saw Falling Down with Michael Douglas. I know what it is, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Who's the better defensive character, Guile or E. Honda? Guile. What's my favorite movie and character Michael Keaton acted in? I don't know if it's my overall favorite, but Batman. Because everyone said he couldn't do it. Everyone said he was not the right actor for it, and he completely proved everybody wrong. All right, guys. All right, I do think it is time to end the podcast. Thank you for a great one. Remember, we're doing things differently today with this stream. I hope that the quality looks better for you. All right? You have two options, 1440p or 1080p if you're watching live on the stream. It's not going to be 1440p, just so you know. It's 1080p. I'm only broadcasting at 1080p. But because I'm doing this higher bitrate encoder, I'm hoping to alleviate the issues that I had yesterday playing this game. Please give me your feedback today and let me know if the stream looks better. All right? If you're watching this on demand, on YouTube, it should look exactly the same. So thank you all. Great podcast today. Welcome back to Jinx. Thank you for the support today. Thanks to everyone for hanging out and chilling. I hope you enjoyed the show. Tomorrow, I'll be able to do some follow-up on Lies of P. I'm excited to see how far I get tonight, and if we'll beat it or not. And if not, obviously, I'll probably have a lot more to say about it regardless. I thank you all. I have to suffer this incredibly hot day today. So, I'll be suffering the horrors of heat. But in the meantime, you'll be suffering the horrors of Halloween. Did you think I wasn't going to do that? Did you think I was going to not do it today? All right. Let's get set up. I'm going to take a brief break to use the restroom. It will not be a long break today. I'm actually just going to have to pee. And then we're going to jump back into AC Mirage.
I'm told otherwise. I'm pretty sure D-Dog said earlier on that Phil had a 15-minute fucking break. It's 12:43 PM right now. When he's about to fuck off.
And we'll see how it goes today. I'm hoping that we enjoy the missions and everything. We'll see what happens. But thank you all. Let's take a brief break. This will not be a long one. So, in fact, you know what? I will not run ads. I will not monetize you during this break. I'll just go use the restroom quick and cool down a bit, and I'll be back. With Assassin's Creed, you're out, Jade? All right, I'll see you tonight, Jade, for Lies of Peace. Sounds good. Everyone, brief break. I'll be right back.
Right, so it's 12:43 PM and he fucks off. And apparently he's always away for 20 minutes. Well, then we go 10 minutes later, 12:54. Still no sign of him. 12:57? Has he been away this whole entire fucking time? Fuck me, man. So he came back like here. Around about here, he fucking waddles back into fucking frame eventually. 12:59 PM. Fuck me, man.
Sorry, guys. I thought it would be like 2 minutes and I got wrapped up in something, but we're all good now. Apologies. I'm like, oh, I won't run an ad or music or anything. We won't need that. Sorry about that. I'm back now. Okay. Let's get started. It is incredibly hot in here. Ridiculously hot in my office right now. Like over the top oven levels of heat.
In case you're wondering where Phil was all that fucking time, keep in mind he was given $100 in tips on the podcast. So, at time pool, WWE Champions time.
We're just starting, so this will be great. I'm sure this will be a great stream. Oh, man. Again, this is the last hot day of the year. After today, we are supposed to have full autumn weather moving forward. So this is my... I guess it's appropriate that I look like I'm on safari as I have to play games in this heat, right? It's very appropriate. Excuse me. Is Teen Wolf horror? It's a hybrid, but not really. There's not much scary about Teen Wolf. It's more comedy. Okay. I can't skip this? They make you watch the 15-year anniversary thing every time, huh? No, I don't think I'm far enough into the game to be making recommendations or anything yet. We're only 3 hours in. So. I don't know what that means. Failed to load from cloud server. You tell me. Here's where we left off, so I don't know why it said failed to load, because we're fine. That was weird. Okay. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back.
He is now recording for YouTube, so sadly that's going to bring an end to the bingo antics. And yeah, we have one free space because Phil snorted an incredible 34 fucking times. We were one burp away from a secondary free space. But yeah, Phil didn't get 100 likes, neither did we, so no more free space. It's just the one free space there is to use, and I think I'm going to use it on the voice crack.
Burger!
There we go. 4 away from a full house, 21 out of 25, not too bad indeed. Okay. So let's see how current day Phil is doing right now, as of this moment in time. He fucking ended the podcast, he basically started a gameplay at $115 in tips, and 626 members. So let's go to live DSP and see what it is. He's gained the whole $10 since fucking starting gameplay. Fucking wow, I guess. Fuck me. But there you go. So, we're fucking finished with bingo. That'll be that. Tomorrow, I'm not going to do bingo, but I think I'm going to do a stream. I want to do something kind of different on Sundays, and I feel like doing bingos on Sundays just not that fucking fun. So my thought process was essentially, how about we fucking do something like, we'll do a stream, but we'll make it something so the first and foremost, I want to fucking make sure the members of this channel get rewarded. I was thinking just to play some random games like Quiplash or the marble games or whatever, but it wouldn't also just have to be like, you know, member exclusive though. I'm planning to make it a fucking public stream. I plan to have DSP playing in the fucking background all the same. We can see him in the fucking corner of the screen or whatever, fucking doing his fucking shitty podcast. It won't be bingo though. We'll just be playing random fucking games, so it's gonna be fucking time. Phil will run his fucking mouth as per fucking usual, whatever, you know what I mean? But it will just be, it won't be bingo, it'll just be different shit instead, you know what I mean? If you're interested in being a member, by the way, make sure you join whatever, and maybe you can join in for some shenanigans tomorrow, whatever. I'm thinking it's Quiplash. I haven't done Quiplash in a long fucking time. So definitely thinking of that anyway, and a few games with that. And yeah, as I said, I'm just trying to still kind of brainstorm the best ways for me to try and reward members as well, for, you know, being kind enough to be becoming a fucking member. So I'm just kind of thinking maybe just playing my members some games on stream. It's a wee break from bingo, but we'll do it on Monday, you know, we're back to bingo on Monday. And on Tuesday as well, and Wednesday as well. But I'm just thinking Sundays anyway, you know what I mean? Sundays we'll just fucking chill, essentially. Don't fucking worry about filling his bullshit nonsense and react crap, whatever, you know, just fucking just chill, have fun, play some games, not worry about trying to get a full house, and we're just, instead, just having a good time with just playing some games and making fun of Phil. No pressure of trying to get a fucking full house. But I'm gonna wrap things up there. Let's go to the other autocam and see how they're all doing here. Hey, the people are fucking feeding them, and the otters are getting fucking fed, they're so cute. Look at them lining up in their fucking bellies. Please throw food in my fucking belly so I can fucking eat. They're all so cute as hell. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up there, and yeah, I will try and hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow, for sure. And but yeah, guys, I'll end how it always ends, by playing the Notorious PIG contributions, made by the excellently talented Pixar Animations. Back tomorrow, usual kind of time, but it won't be bingo, it will be something different, you know what I mean? So, just if people really fucking like the bingo and they're kind of only here for bingo, there won't be bingo tomorrow. Just you're just letting you know now, okay? Just I don't want to fucking mislead people into thinking it's going to be bingo when it's not. But yeah, apart from that, guys, hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. How I should spend it. This is a rare Saturday stream. I wouldn't usually stream Saturdays, by the way, but because I missed Friday, I streamed today. It should be back to normal next week, so I won't be doing Saturday next week probably. It should just be Friday instead. But there you go. But guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. Thank you very much for joining me for some bingo. Thank you for keeping me right in the card. Thank you for obviously just being here, talking to me as well. Good little back and forth, whatever. Talking about different things, whatever. And of course, thank you for the contributions as well. I appreciate it. But until tomorrow, guys, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'm out of here. Have a good one. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
Alright, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Alright, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that, in an instant.